A new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the big red machine. Who wants to fight him? And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was the
He's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there
goes, oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the table.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Toe Tags. We are live. It is Thursday night. You know what that means? Wrestle with Knuckleheads. We live in the building. Fucking some sad news today, man. Some sad news today. Like Johnny says, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has passed away due to a heart attack, what they're saying. And yeah, this one hits home. This one hits, man. Eddie Guerrero, Scott Hall, Macho Man, Vader, Man Bigelow, like they hit. You know, I grew up with them. Like I said, I didn't watch G.I. Joe or Transformers or anything like that. I grew up watching wrestling. Everything I did was wrestling. And Hulk Hogan was my favorite. He was my guy. He was my hero. He was the only man I've ever looked up to besides my pops or my uncle or even my brother. And shit. I remember watching Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. It was on tape because I wasn't born when they first wrestled each other live. And that was the first thing I remember watching. on TV. And then I had another memory when Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant had another match at the Coliseum home videos. We was over my uncle's house, and everybody would watch wrestling. And it was always Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was my guy. Shit, man, Hulk Hogan made wrestling famous in the 80s, like beyond what it was. Like, you know, the whole rock and roll era with Hogan, it skyrocketed wrestling and made that shit huger, bigger than ever. And then it started to die down in the 90s. You know, WWE wanted to go younger. Hogan was, you know, people getting tired of Hogan. He goes to WCW. He becomes part of the NWO, and he saves the wrestling industry again with the NWO, making wrestling cool again. Him, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. R.I.P. Scott Hall also. And if it wasn't for Hogan and the NWO, we don't get DX. We don't get Stone Cold. We don't get John Cena. We don't get the Bloodline. You know, it's crazy. One day you don't even think about it, and the next day is boom, you get the news. Like, shit. Yeah, you got Theo from the Cosby Show, Ozzy Osbourne not too long ago, and then Hogan now. It's shit, man. They say it comes in threes, but shit. But despite what you think of this man and all the shit that he said in private that everybody holds him accountable for, this man, if you love wrestling, you can't deny what he did for this business. Word, Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Hulkamania is gonna run forever. It's like the humanoids that Bobby the Brain Heenan was saying. The humanoids. The Hulkamania is gonna ride forever. And UNWO for life, man. I got the NWO belt because of him. I got that belt at his shop. I got this shirt at his shop. I got to meet him at Comic-Con. I didn't get to meet him at the shop, but shit. When he turned NWO, I remember asking my father, I was like, yo, how can I root for him now? He's a bad guy. I'm not supposed to be rooting for the bad guys. And my pops goes, shit, if that's your guy, it shouldn't matter if he's the bad guy or not. You know what I'm saying? Then follow your guy. If you still want to root for him, It's all right. And that's what made me learn. You know something? If they're your peoples, you stand behind them. And I stood behind Hogan. Shit. It's fucking shit. Hogan ran wild in the 80s. Well, probably in the 70s, but he was big in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and some of the 2010s. And then we go this year, the debut of Netflix. And people are proud to boo this man. You know, I unfollowed somebody on Facebook because they had the audacity to take a shot at this man. Like, when he's alive, you have your opinion of him, right? You say all the shit you want, but he passed. That means the shit that he did that you don't like, even though you don't know him, that should be dropped. He's no longer here. He's gone. Get over it. But you're gonna hold on to that and talk shit about this man, and then have the audacity to say that you love wrestling. Like, come on. You show me a person, let alone a wrestler. You show me a person that doesn't have any sins or hasn't said something racist or did something that they shouldn't have done, and I'll show you a fucking liar. There's plenty of people that did shit in the privacy of their own homes that they wouldn't want out in public. He just had his shit out in public. But we're honoring the wrestler. One hell of a fucking performer. There will never be another Hulk Hogan. As much as you want to compare him to like Austin and Cena and maybe Roman and The Rock, maybe, but there'll never be another Hulk Hogan. I've been on Ozzy's kick since learning on his passing, now on Hulk Hogan. Yo, yeah, it's crazy. There would not be a Bullet Club if there wasn't for Hulk Hogan. That's true. That is true. The Bullet Club took all their shit from the NWO. Shit. You wouldn't have Giant Slayers. We wouldn't have a good guy being a champion for so long. You know, now when you have Gunther being champion for so long, Roman Reigns and the Bloodline being champions for so long, that's the WCW thing. WCW led with their heels. Their heels always were the guys that were the champions for years. And WWE had it that the heroes, the heels, I mean the baby faces were the champions for years. They were the ones that held it, like Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, Hogan had it for 4 or 5 years. No, he lost at WrestleMania 6, 1980. Yeah, so he had it for about 5 years, maybe. Shit, no, 7 is about 7 because he won it before WrestleMania. He lost at WrestleMania 6. No, he lost at WrestleMania 4. So yeah, lost to WrestleMania 4, and then before WrestleMania 4, and then he won it back WrestleMania 5. Yeah, so he had about 4 or 5 years, and then it wasn't many people that could hold on to that title as long as he did. Shit, but this one really hurt. This one was a shock, but there's not too many celebrities. Like Kobe hit hard. Like I mentioned, Eddie hit hard. This one, it's a childhood. It's a childhood hero. You want to talk about your generation, like Ray's generation of wrestlers are starting to retire. And I told him, I said, my generation of wrestlers are starting to die off. You know what I'm saying? Like Hogan was the staple of my generation. And he was the start of my watching wrestling. And he's gone now. And I think, shit, man, Flair, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat might be the only ones left. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't. It doesn't feel real. You would have thought that Ric Flair would have lived longer. You wouldn't have thought. Yeah. To be honest with you, I thought Ric Flair was going to be gone. As many times he's been in the hospital for like total organ failure and the helicopter crash, and then he had skin cancer, and then he's in the hospital for this. He almost died in the ring. The last time, you would have thought, like, okay, Ric Flair is he's not looking too good. And then you see Hogan dying, and you're like, damn. I know he just had surgery about something, and you didn't think that he was looking bad. Like even Ric Flair said it. He spoke to Jimmy Hart the other day, and he was fine. And I guess you can only take but so much. With all the back surgeries he had, with all the knee surgeries, the hip replacements, he could barely walk. I don't know if you saw him on the Pat McAfee show. He needed Jimmy Hart to walk. He was using Jimmy Hart as a crutch, pretty much. But he's still giving us what the fuck we need. He's still giving us that show as Hogan. And hopefully people see him the way I see him. Like, you know, they see him as a wrestler, not as what they want or as the whole society, you know, dictated him to be. Because I feel like we're in this era where everybody's gonna jump on the bandwagon. If it's cool to hate somebody, they're gonna hate them. If it's not cool to hate somebody, then they're not gonna hate them. Like, you have actual criminals out here that people back and vote for president. You have actual, you know, traffickers and people who assault people sexually, and they're fine. You know, like, but a man has a private conversation, they leak it, and now all of a sudden, everyone in the world hates him. But I never held that shit against him. He's always been my favorite wrestler. I never shied away from that shit. I've never been afraid to say that shit, and I've never been afraid to contest anybody off of that. Shit, I dressed up as him for Halloween. You feel more bad for his kids? Shit, man. Remember Hulk Camp in Gremlins 2 as himself? Yeah. Shit, I remember Rocky 3, man. Thunder Lips. Hey, hold up. I got the Thunder Lips shirt from his shop. It's Thunder Lips. Rocky 3. Shit. You know, most people look up to that, like actors, sports athletes, and all that. I looked up to Hogan. My main profile pic now is me and Hogan. 2014 Comic-Con. It's funny because I wasn't gonna get a picture with him because it was $80. I only had $100 and something on me. I was like, damn, I didn't want to waste all the money on him. You know, I didn't want to feel, you know, be irresponsible with my money. And my brother's like, no, this might be the only time you ever get a chance to take a picture with him. When is the next time you ever gonna get a chance to take a picture with him? So I was like, fuck it. I paid the $88. It was 2 seconds. I had the Knucklehead shirt on, one of the prototypes. And he goes, hey, what's going on, Knuck? And he shakes my hand. We take the picture. It was 2 seconds, but that shit felt like a fucking lifetime, man. They printed the picture off for me, and I was like, damn. I waited in line for 2 hours because I didn't want to be one of the last people. I was, I think, 9th or 10th in line. Shit. My back was on fire because that was the year that I had, that December, I had to get my shoulder surgery. So my shoulder and my back and everything was on fire, but I was like, you know what? I'm not leaving this. I'm not leaving this fucking line. Alone inducted him into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, man, that Rocky 3 was a huge success. It was a huge. I remember they said Vince McMahon Sr. fired him because he wanted to do Rocky. It was such a big deal that they hired him back. But yeah, I want to say he made that fucking movie. The beginning of that movie is so fucking famous. And then Mr. T, and then WrestleMania 1 came with him and Mr. T, which is crazy because both of them are the two bad guys in the movie. And they became the two good guys in real life. Wrestle WrestleMania 1. Then body slammed Andre the Giant. He had one of the Ultimate Warrior's best matches, besides the retirement match with him and Macho Man. Shit. He had a hell of a fucking match with The Rock, WrestleMania 18. Shit. I'd like the match with him and Shawn Michaels. I know everybody want to talk about Shawn Michaels went overboard and all that, but not for nothing. You know, that's what it was back in the day. You ever see The $1 Million Man getting an atomic drop. They atomic drop his ass and he flies over the top rope. Shit. That's how they used to sell shit back in the day. So when Shawn Michaels did that shit, I didn't see a problem. But everybody got that need. Everybody got that need to fucking talk shit. If you think about it, they say he couldn't wrestle, but he had some of the best matches that we all remember. My man, his match with Goldberg lasted 4 minutes or something like that, and everybody remembers that match. Big moments revolved around Hulk Hogan. Shit, we wouldn't have had Goldberg without Hogan. Shit. He's been part of the best parts of wrestling and part of the worst parts of wrestling, whether it be the steroid scandal, that botch match with the Ultimate Warrior and Halloween Havoc, the fucked up ending with Sting, and we saw Magic with the NWO, WrestleMania 1 through 5, or 1 through 6, even 7. Shit. WrestleMania 8, the Ultimate Warrior came back. He came back. WrestleMania 9 beat Yokozuna. Still don't know why they didn't do Sting, Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania, but you know they want to say it didn't sell in the fucking house shows. Well, not for nothing. I don't want to see Sting. I don't want to see Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan in a house show. I want to see Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania. That's when it matters. At WrestleMania. Yeah. But yeah, man. It's crazy. My man was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Then they took him out. Then they put him back in. 2-time Hall of Fame with the NWO. Shit. And we don't even know most of the stories that happened backstage. Because, not a lot of people want to talk. But I know Booker T was saying that Hulk Hogan was a pivotal person in their career with Harlem Heat. Look at how Booker T turned out. Booker T was a monster. He was one of the best wrestlers we've ever seen. Shit, believe it or not, my man went from tag team in WCW to 5-time champion. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. They just put in the group chat post talking about Hogan. Yeah. Now everybody want to talk shit about Hogan, how he was a Trump supporter and shit. It's like, yo, Trump was a part of WrestleMania. is WrestleMania 3. 3 and 4. No, 3 was in the Pontiac Silverdome. 4 and 5 was in the Trump Plaza. He's been associated with the WWE for fucking 40 years now. 40, 50 fucking years now. You're telling me he can't be somebody's fucking friend? Shit. How many people you know are a piece of shit? Or that fucking did some fucked up shit or lied to somebody, and you still cool with them because they ain't fuck with you. Shit. Fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous the shit that people go through. You're gonna hate everybody that's associated with this man. He like the fucking guy who delivers his Chinese food. Let's shoot him in the fucking face. Get over your fucking self. Get over your fucking self. You don't like Trump? Good for you. Don't like him. Shit. If it's that fucking big of a deal that you don't like anybody he's associated with, then do something about it. Do something about it. Y'all motherfuckers put him in the fucking. Y'all motherfuckers put him in that fucking position. Anyway, we're here to talk about Hulk Hogan and Respect. Now, I know on Monday, most of y'all said that y'all watched Respect on YouTube and y'all enjoyed it. But being there live is another thing. And I'm telling you, it's another atmosphere in itself. You had a good amount of people there. And these wrestlers, usually I don't see, you see, a couple of matches that are good because these wrestlers, professionals and all that. But these people came out to show out on that event. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. There's some people that you watch and you're like, yo, this motherfucker's a good wrestler, but then they turn it up to fucking 12. Like, yo, okay. It makes it even better to be here now. Ray went through a lot of shit to put on that show. A lot of haters, a lot of people, trying to prevent him from putting it on, getting people to be a part of it. Shit, he got his Facebook fucking deleted like 4 times. He had to make a new Facebook, and Facebook was like, well, nah, we can't help you. Then the last time, he literally just made the Facebook, didn't post nothing, and somebody tried to ban him again on Facebook. And they're like, how the fuck we gonna ban you? You didn't even make a post yet. So then, they had this whole thing that he died. He died in someone's house. He went through a lot of shit. To put this show on. I'm very proud of Ray. Very proud of Ray. Young man and himself. Shit. Very proud of the wrestlers. They showed up. They showed out. And they did their thing. I got a bunch of footage from some of the matches, but we did some interviews with Sammy Chaos, Dr. Sleep. Well, Sammy Chaos is the inaugural women's heavyweight champion for Respect. Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, the inaugural world heavyweight champion for Respect. And we did an interview with the Uptown Boys. Those will be coming out pretty soon. I got to edit those. But yeah, we did the interview with Darius Carter. That's out. We put that out before the event started. One hell of Darius Carter, the first ever match of respect, first ever winner of respect. Man's making history. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him in WWE or AEW real soon. But yeah, it was one hell of a show. I've been to a few shows, and a lot of these shows I've been to is fun. You see the wrestlers, you get to talk to them afterwards. You have that moment where you're saying shit. But this one, it didn't. Usually, it's like our section is the one that controls the who cheers and who boos or whatever. We're shouting the most. We're trying to get the crowd going. This one, everybody was participating. The minute we said something, everybody started, doing shit. They started doing shit without us having to do shit. They chanted RTC, RTC, and that shit was dope. Shit, y'all definitely got to come out if you can. November 14th. It's gonna be in the Mecca again, the same location. I do not know if he's gonna put it on YouTube or not. We didn't get all those details yet. We didn't get the full details of that card or what's going on. We just know November 14th is the next day. Is the next event. We're gonna see if we get a Thing on that motherfucker. Thing was supposed to be there, but for some reason he didn't show up. And it's like you can't show up everywhere. But he will be there one day. Even if Tyson got to dress up as Sting himself. Because Tyson will dress up as Sting if we need him to. Just to put right through a table. Shit, I'm trying to figure out where everybody else is at. But yeah, man. Shit, Darius Carter was supposed to have multiple matches. So he was put in multiple matches. I know there was a couple. One person pulled out. Another person got snatched away from Ray because of his affiliation with another company. I think they were doing a show at the same time or some shit like that, and then they had to move someone to another match. And then the last guy that came, he pulled out, and then they finally last minute they had to replace Gabriel Sky. Appreciate Gabriel Sky for showing up. For showing up and stepping up. Because boy, did we need somebody to wrestle Darius Carter, because we sponsored that match. You know what I'm saying? So if there was nobody to wrestle Darius Carter, I might have had to step in the ring. Like, fucking, not only am I going to sponsor the match, I'm going to be a part of the match now. And we'd have torn that motherfucker down. Shit. What's going on, Gigi?
Yeah. Sir, I'm sorry for your loss. For the loss of everybody in the wrestling universe that feels some way. But for you, I am sorry that you have lost your favorite wrestler.
Shit. I was saying Ray want to talk about his generation is gone. Our generation is dying. Shit.
Our generation, fuck that. Fuck dying. Our generation is hanging by a really, really thin thread right now.
A flare of a thread.
All right. No, don't say that word. Don't say that name. Don't say that.
Shit.
Don't say flare.
He's the only one left.
No, we will be more sad for Ric Flair. Okay.
Y'all would. This Hogan is my guy. Shit, I shed a tear too today.
I believe it. Yo, it's crazy how that comes in threes though.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne, Theo from the Cosby Show, and now Hogan.
Yep. Well, it was first
Theo,
Cosby.
Ozzy,
Yeah. But still the only three. I'm gonna be munching. I just made myself some steak, rice, and salad. I'm starving. And I took a 30-minute nap. Not I didn't go to sleep. A nap.
That's a nap, 30 minutes.
And now I woke up hungry. Not because of the munchies. I woke up because I was just naturally hungry. So eat my rabbit food and my little steak, which smells amazing. But damn, I definitely did not have bingo. I did not have Hulk Hogan dying in 2025 on my bingo card this year.
Me neither. I didn't think he was that bad. But I guess the body can only take what the body can take with all those surgeries he had.
That part.
Shit.
You know, like he had a cardiac arrest.
Shit, I didn't know it. Because did you see Ric Flair's interview with TMZ? Ric Flair was saying that he just spoke to Jimmy Hart, and he's like, Hulk Hogan was fine yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. With this huge gash on his head. I'm like, oh my God.
Shit, it's funny now. You see all over the social media all the videos of Hogan, you know, when he was wrestling, or the videos of him talking about his faith in God, his relationships with other wrestlers, people talking about Hogan, and then you got these people that still want to stick the poke. I unfollow some people on Facebook because it's like, yo, there's no need for you to fucking jab this man. He's gone. To fucking put ill will on this man. He's not a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody that fucking
Like,
that was a horrible person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he may have said what he said, and y'all ridiculed him while he's alive. The man passed. It's done with. But you still want to come out here with the fucking posts to say all this stupid shit. I was like, you know what? I ain't with this. Cause you ain't posting nothing about this motherfucker when he was alive. But now that he's dead, you want to take the time out and be a little bitch. I was like, you know what? I can't fuck with people like this.
So, and it's funny that you say that because I've seen that too. Regardless of how anybody feels about him, including myself, like I always said it, like I don't like Hogan for what he said, but I will never take away for what he did for the business. Hogan was the main component, one of the main components, to go ahead and put pro wrestling where it's at today. Without Hogan, we wouldn't have a WWF or a WWE in this present day and time. Without Hulk Hogan, we wouldn't have. Oh shit! Hold on. My OCD kicked in. I just realized that my camera was like. Anyway, without Hogan, wrestling wouldn't be where it's at today. Without Hogan, we wouldn't have the NWO.
Shit, we wouldn't have survived the 90s.
Okay. I might say this in poor taste, and forgive me, too. But why is he always the third man? I'm just saying. He's the third one that died. He's the third. I'm sorry. Too soon. My apologies. But at least it wasn't a racist.
Yeah, but I mean, hey,
he was just the third man. The third.
he has to make his big entrance, you know?
Oh man, listen. From my spirit guides, I was told that once Hogan heard Ozzy passed away, he said, brother. And then he decided to go ahead and be like, I call you and I one up you. I'm here now, brother. And that's why Ozzy and Hogan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Either
This
that or
poor,
Hogan went
this
up to.
poor taste. The man just passed away, but I'm just trying to make light of things
I
in
hear
a
you.
better manner than other people.
Yeah. Either that or Ozzy called him up before he passed, and Hogan was like, "The fuck he say?" And
Hulk
went up there
Hogan,
to
I'm
figure it
coming
out.
for you. Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan, I'm coming for you.
Like Hulk Hogan went up there to figure out what Ozzy said, because sometimes he don't be speaking English. Ozzy was 100 like fuck he said.
Word, man.
Shit.
Some of the worst people trying to understand what they're saying. Stallone and Ozzy.
Word. When I used to watch the Ozzy Osbourne show, and all I remember hearing was Karen, Karen. That was it. That's the
Sharon.
only thing I understood from him.
Sharon, not Karen.
See, I didn't even understand that shit. Shit, man had a fucking accent and a half.
But it just sucks that and I'm gonna say it like this, and he did it to himself in the sense of Hogan really not apologizing to the comments that he's made or whatever the case may be. Whatever. I move forward. But the last appearance will always be kind of like a sour taste in our mouths. And like maybe not for everybody, because everybody again has their own opinion about Hogan and whatever the case may be. But it kind of sucks overall as a wrestling community that the one person that basically did put wrestling on the map is also the one person that was booed out of the arena. And it didn't help of him basically kind of campaigning for Trump. So it just kind of sucks that we unfortunately had to get politics involved with the culture that is professional wrestling or sports entertainment. Because it kind of ruins the views of people in general about an individual. For example, Undertaker, cool as fuck. Pro Trump, not so cool. Now it makes you look at him differently. Same thing with Hogan. Fortunately, though, with Hogan, it wasn't just a Trump issue. It was just a whole racist comment and everything like that that kind of tarnished his image. That unfortunately, as wrestling fans and the community in total, you know, it's it's not the best way to go out, and we'll never be able to kind of,
Well, yeah, but he did apologize on Good Morning America, and then reiterated his apology when he was reinstated in 2018 to the Hall of Fame. I mean, I guess people just didn't give a shit about his apology.
because it was a shit ass apology. It's one of those apologies that when you tell a child, go say you're sorry. I'm sorry. Did they mean it? No. That's why. But nonetheless, Hulk Hogan has had an iconic, legendary career in wrestling, in WWF, WCW, WWE, in Japan, TNA, even though he run that shit down to the ground, but he made sure to impact a little bit of everywhere that he went to. Whether it be positive, whether it be negative, he still made an impact. What's up, normal guy? Hulkamania will still always run wild. But unfortunately, the immortal one has unfortunately passed away.
Shit.
So what was your favorite Hulk Hogan memory? Well, are we waiting for Ray to come? Is he coming?
I don't know. I sent Ray the link. He hasn't been active for 50 minutes on Instagram. I don't know if he's coming. He was supposed to be on here so we could talk about respect. I was talking about it for a little while, but yeah, he hasn't. But shit.
What's your favorite Hulk Hogan moment?
My favorite Hulk Hogan moment, my first Hulk Hogan moment. I remember watching in the living room on TV. My pops recorded Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant. That was the first thing I ever remember watching on TV. And then we would go over my uncle's house and we would watch wrestling. And he had the old Coliseum, tapes, and it would be Hulk Hogan with all red. He had an all red jumpsuit. The fucking workout gear was all red with the yellow cowboy boots, and he was still talking at Hulk at Andre the Giant. So that was my first interaction with Hulk Hogan. Shit, one of the other moments I had, I was young, and it was WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. My brother was an Ultimate Warrior fan. I was a Hulk Hogan fan, and I had to learn how to how to accept defeat with Hulk Hogan losing to the Ultimate Warrior.
I'm sorry.
And it tastes better when you put it in your mouth and not throw it on the floor.
It's on the floor, landing right on my lap. But and I'm like, do you see it? You're laughing. Fuck, you saw it. No.
Yeah, I saw. I'm having a moment, and you'll be just throwing food. Nah, I hear you though.
But it's delicious. I'm so happy I made it. I was this close to ordering out, and then I said, I need to stop that.
Word. That shit creep up on you. Yeah, man. That and then
You know what's
fucking watching Hogan and The Rock WrestleMania 18. That fucking opening 10 minutes of that match where the just fans are just going wild, just had fucking the goosebumps. I felt like The Rock at that moment, just fucking doing this shit. Should still get him at the fucking, you watch it.
Yeah. I will admit that. Almost good. So I'm going to switch it up then. Because one of my earliest, fondest memories of Hogan is him and Andre. But I'm also going to switch it up on Hogan and Macho Man and their rivalry.
Yeah.
And Miss Elizabeth.
The Mega Powers.
The Mega Powers were an absolute, one of the biggest things that has ever happened, right? And then you have Miss Elizabeth. Now, me being a very young female wrestling fan, Miss Elizabeth could do no wrong in my eyes. She could do no wrong. And I was definitely one of those children that was watching Miss Elizabeth get carried by Hulk Hogan. I was like, oh my God, he's helping her. But where's Macho? And Macho now is losing his shit. And I was like, oh, Hulk Hogan should have never done that. That's not his that's not his wife. That's not his like I said, that's not his wife. No. Macho Man should be there for his wife. As a child, I understood that what Hogan did was wrong. He shouldn't have never taken Elizabeth, even though watching it later on as an adult, I was like, oh, damsel in distress. Of course. That makes sense to me. As a child, I was just like, why is it not Macho Man taking Elizabeth? Is Elizabeth seeing Hogan? I was a very curious child. But definitely that. And then when we got heel Hogan, that changed the whole trajectory of when your favorite excuse me, when your favorite good guy turns bad. And Hogan was almost everybody's favorite good guy. And then he instantly became everyone's favorite bad guy.
Yeah.
And that's prior to Stone Cold being bad and we liking him and everything like that, because that's just something different too. But it was cool to like the bad guys. It was cool to like the heels. It was cool to be the heels.
Yeah.
You know?
The NWO helped with that fucking stigma. It's cool to be the bad guy, especially
Mhm.
with fucking Razor. One more for the bad guys. Shit. That was because I was saying how it's funny WWE led with their baby faces. Their baby faces ran for years as champion, but WCW their bad guys ran for years as champion.
Mhm.
And then Hogan goes about 4 or 5 years winning the championship. He loses it, then he wins it, and he's another 3-4 years, and then he goes to WCW and he becomes the top bad guy, and now he's holding that title for years. It's like this man, he literally like he was able to do everything. He was able to do everything, and despite fucking him not wanting to tarnish his relationship with the younger fans, him going into the NWO was genius. And you know, not for nothing, him going into the NWO is what is the reason why everyone wanted John Cena to turn heel. Because they wanted John Cena to have that heel turn the same way
And
Hogan
Hogan
did,
heel.
because they think it would have been just as big.
It would have.
I
I
mean,
think it
yeah,
would have been as big as Hogan. I'm gonna tell you why. Um, John Cena is essentially the new Hogan in the sense of he was the good guy never turning back in that sense. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now, thing is what the WWE fucked up when it came to Cena's heel turn. There was no real, and even up to this day, I think if you would have added Rock to that whole WrestleMania shit instead of Travis Scott, it would have solidified Cena being a heel better.
I think so too. I think so too. Because Travis Scott fucked up a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, tremendously. They don't even want him. Whatever plans they had for him, they scraped it because he wasn't. Excuse me. He wasn't getting any better in training. He was
And
supposed to have
also,
a match.
wasn't he also like in trouble with didn't he get in trouble with like a DUI or some kind of shit like that?
That I don't know. All I know is that he wasn't taking his training seriously, and they just scrapped it.
Shit. But you could tell that motherfucker wasn't taking his training seriously, because he fucking sucked every time he came out into the ring, he fucking sucked. He just cared about that hardcore title.
I agree.
He just wanted to show off. Look, I got a fucking custom made belt. Even when he's with Jey Uso, like how hard is it to look cool next to Jey Uso, and you can't even do that shit?
That part.
But I'm happy that they're getting away from that shit, because you don't need fucking celebrities. I'm gonna sound like an old school fucking wrestler right now. I'm gonna sound like Drew McIntyre, because he made the comment 80% of the people that are on the roster don't look like WWE wrestlers. I'm gonna sound like him. We don't need celebrities that don't look like they should, at least they don't look like they should be in the front row in the ring wrestling. Like, I get it, this is everybody's dream, but people also have a dream of playing fucking professional football in the Super Bowl. But you don't see the New York Giants taking Billy out of the third row and slapping some pads on him. Go ahead, go out there and score a touchdown, Billy. No, because he would get creamed. You know? Travis Scott looks like he should be watching this shit at a friend's house. He don't look like he should be in the ring. And then that slap that he did to Cody, it's like, oh my God. Like, if that didn't look like the biggest pussy in the world getting a slap in on somebody because he's been held down, I don't know what looked like a pussy then. Because that straight out looked like, you got him, he's not gonna touch me. You remember the guy that was with the Bushwhackers, where he used to eat his tie? I forgot his name. And he's like Steve Urkel, but he was with the Bushwhackers. And every time the Bushwhackers hold him, he'd be like this, and then he'll tap the guy and barely hit him, and they're like, yeah, I got him, yeah. And the fucking guy will break free and look at him like, what the fuck? And then he'll run away. That's Travis Scott. That's how I pictured Travis Scott in the ring. He should not be nowhere near this fucking talent. At least Jake Paul. No, is it Logan Paul? At least Logan Paul has an athletic build and a background in physical sports, whether it be wrestling or boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he takes off his shirt, he looks like an athlete. Stephen Amell was getting there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take the opportunity to buy tights. You know, he wrestled in shorts, which I don't know about you, but if the WWE hit me up like, yo, you want to go wrestle a match? I'm getting tights. I'm getting custom gear.
Getting the Green Arrow shit, like you should have got a Green Arrow.
Yeah, I'm getting custom fucking gear, and I'm walking up in that motherfucker like, yes, I am a professional wrestler. I've been doing this for 30 years. This is my first match. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need Travis Scott. We don't need none of these motherfuckers. We barely need Cardi B. Let's get back to wrestling and some fucking storylines. And show is in the streets as our correspondent. How are the streets handling Hulk Hogan's passing, show? As he's struggling with his mic.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you?
Why are you talking to me when I'm not ready? You see? That's your fault.
Why you come on when you're not ready?
I want to be. I'm like Gigi. Hold on. Let me get my. Don't put me on the stage yet.
Shit. Well, how are the streets handling Hulk Hogan's look?
Honestly, a lot better than I thought. All that bullshit they gave him at WrestleMania, everybody crying online. I got my cousins hurt. My family's been calling me and texting me. Everybody acting like they should have been acting when he was alive.
Word.
But rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, our childhood hero. We're not all perfect. If you were to follow me 27, you'd probably fucking hate. So,
yeah, there's plenty of shit that I say in public that no one wants me to say in public. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear me?
What the fuck happened to my mic?
I mean, nothing happened to your mic. You wondering what happened to your speaker?
Nah, it was my mic. It went from my phone to my headphones to my phone. I don't. But we back.
No, but yeah.
What was it you saying when I said that? I didn't hear a word you said.
No, I said that, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of shit that I said that ain't nobody want that shit in public. Especially if I become famous. Shit.
We all human, ladies and gentlemen. Not all of us are in the fucking eye of the media. If we were, we would be a lot worse. I can tell you that much.
Word. There's fucking plenty of people that if what they said in private was put out in public, they'd be going to jail.
Word.
But
Damn, that food was good.
word, word. Yeah, man. I was saying this one, Eddie Guerrero.
Yo, fucking fat. Yo,
Yeah, I was saying this one, Eddie
my bad.
Guerrero, Bam Bam Bigelow, Scott Hall, and Macho Man, and Kobe Bryant. Those hit hard. This one hit hard also.
Michael Jackson for me.
Fucking yeah.
That one hurt. And I lived in Harlem. So when he passed away, I just went to 125th Street and then enjoyed the culture, the people. I was living in
Yeah.
Harlem at that time. I used to live at 112th and Lenox. So 125th Street was just a 10-minute walk from me. The Apollo was a 15-minute walk.
Shit.
Damn, I wonder what his restaurant's gonna be like doing. Now I'm just curious.
Yeah, because he opened up a bar in New York, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. With
Wait,
Eric
whose
Bischoff,
restaurant is
remember?
about?
I was thinking the one in
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, his shop.
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny? I bought this shirt at his shop. I got the Thunder Lips shirt at his shop. I got that belt, the NWO belt at his shop. I got the NWO shorts and hoodie at his shop. Me and Show drove all the way to fucking Florida to go to his man's shop. We got pictures
Now
in
it
front of
makes it even
his
more special.
fucking bandana right here. They gave me this bandana for free, Gigi, because of the money I spent in this shop. They gave me this bandana for free.
Shit, por lo menos.
That shit on. What you doing?
I got that shit on my hat. I got the shirt on, Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got out of work. I can't look down. My bad.
I got
I
the
know
Thunder Lips
somewhere
shirt
in
for
my
tomorrow.
archives I have a picture. What's up, Leon? I have a picture of me and Hogan from like a Comic Con.
Yeah, yeah, I got I made that my profile picture.
Yeah,
Comic Con.
and I also have his autograph. And I think it might be the first version of the WWE encyclopedia.
So look so young in that picture. You a
That was
baby.
2014.
2000 and what?
2014. My boy was telling me at work. He's like, "Yo, 2014. I was just starting high school."
You know what's crazy?
Right.
That's not that far away. That's only 11 years ago.
That's how young that motherfucker is.
Yeah.
About to fucking put Hogan right here on the mic for y'all. There you go. We got Hogan on the mic for you, Show.
That's perfect, bro. Leave him right there. All week.
Shit, yo, I'm starting to build my rig for the camera, so that way I can have a all day battery life and shit. So I got shit coming. I was gonna buy something so I could put this shit on the camera. This shit's fucking 3 pounds. I'm not putting a 3 pound brick on my fucking camera, bro.
I'm just glad that my footage came out nice and crispy and clean.
I mean,
The videos
shit.
that I did earlier.
You got a fucking 89 megapixel camera on your phone. That shit better come out clean.
So did you guys give any detail? Y'all might know, like, I heard there was a heart attack. What have you guys heard?
The only thing I heard was the stories that the wrestlers were telling. Specifically, Ric Flair was talking about how he felt that him and Hulk Hogan had a special chemistry. It wasn't the same as him and Superfly, uh, him and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, but they had their own chemistry. But and then I just hear it was cardiac arrest.
Yeah, it sounds like they all go from that. Most of the bodybuilders and
So
wrestlers and stuff.
yeah, so it says the iconic former wrestler died July 24, 2025, after suffering a cardiac arrest in his home. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. He was surrounded by family at the time of his death. His manager said Hogan had two children. Hogan suffered a series of health problems in the years before his death, and his reps had recently denied rumors his health was ailing. So I guess they were trying to hide. They were trying to hide the fact that this man was fucked up.
They bit. You remember I reached out to you like a month or two ago with I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a picture, and it said that he was in bad condition. He was like, "Nah, he's fine."
Yeah, because the only thing he kept saying was that he just had back surgery and he couldn't really walk. Because he just had back surgery, and I remember he was walking on the Pat McAfee show with Jimmy Hart, and he had to use Jimmy Hart like a crutch to get there. But that was the only thing that I see, because he acted normal. He seemed normal on the show. And all the other interviews that they gave, that he gave, he didn't seem like he was sick or anything. I'll tell you one thing: 2025 fucking sucks.
So far, you saw the message I sent to the chat.
Yeah,
It was
the Ann Burrell. Did you hear about her?
Ooh.
Ann Burrell, the Food Network chef, the star who does the world's worst chef. She's also been on cooking shows like Eating Bobby
she's with Guy
Flay
Fury.
and Iron Chef. She was with Guy
Okay.
Fury. Ann Burrell.
What about her though?
So she passed away like I think last month or some shit, and they just confirmed that she died through suicide.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, they're saying it was a mix of alcohol, drugs, and some
Come
other shit
on.
that I can't pronounce. Which is crazy because she's one of the best chefs in the world.
Oh,
Shit, but yeah, 2025 was fucking sucking. But cardiac arrest isn't. It's just what happens. Your heart gives out, but there's other things that could lead into your heart giving. I guess they haven't determined that yet. But if they do a autopsy, they'll probably determine. I wouldn't be surprised if it was due to fucking the years of his body being destroyed, all the surgeries that he had, the drugs that he did, the steroids, a mix of all that. Because if you notice, there ain't that many wrestlers living that long of a fucking life.
except for fucking Ric Flair.
Well, to be honest, Ric Flair died about 3 times already. He died when he wrestled his last match. He came back to life. He died in the plane crash. He fucking lost. He had total fucking organ failure like a couple years ago. This man, he dies and keeps coming back. I guess
Somebody's keeping them alive.
I guess whoever's up there didn't finish building Space Mountain.
I don't want that helicopter doing motherfucker up here. Not yet. No. It's gonna drive everybody crazy up there.
Shit.
That's crazy. Ric Flair gonna live to be 107. 14 shots a day.
Shit, man. Hogan versus Sting, the best rivalry for Hogan. Is Hogan versus Sting the best rivalry for Hogan? I think Hogan / NWO versus Sting was one of the best rivalries for WCW. But I think Hogan's best rivalry, shit, to me,
Bill Goldberg.
no, it would have to be Bobby the Brain Heenan, man, because he's always wrestled somebody in the Heenan family. Best rivalry, but hold on, best rivalries: Macho Man, Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper, because you know he ain't never beat Roddy Piper. Probably Ric Flair. Sting and Hogan was good, but I think it was more of Sting versus the NWO. And plus, the payoff for that match in Starrcade wasn't the best fucking match. You know, that ending was horrible.
I forgot what I was gonna ask you, man. No. There you go. The Mega Powers. Is that considered a? Well, that's considered a storyline. I don't know if it's considered what you guys were talking about.
A rivalry? Yeah.
Rivalry, yeah.
Well, because that was the name of their tag team, but they fucking had a rivalry
because of that.
Yeah, because of that. Their tag team spent off the rivalry for WrestleMania 5. It was a whole year's worth of build-up.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Give me a second. For some reason, my GPS is telling me to take a different way.
The fuck? Sorry. Yo, can we get Hogan out of the screen, please? I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm doing this right, and it's because I'm sober. I'm trying to go like this to see your face, and I realize no matter how I move, Hogan is still gonna be right there. And I'm catching myself like a fucking idiot here doing this. Like, no, wait. It doesn't matter if I move. Hogan's not moving. I'm sorry. This is why I need to smoke. This is why I need to smoke. Oh shit. That shit is funny. Oh my god. Wow.
There you go. He's still on camera, but he's down there now.
All right. There we go. It's okay.
Yo, Leon, did you catch Respect on YouTube? If you didn't know, Ray had his event July 19th. Respect, it's live on YouTube now.
The whole show
It's
is
a
on there.
hell of a fucking show. We, like I said, we did some interviews with the inaugural women's heavyweight champion Sammy Chaos, the inaugural men's heavyweight champion Anthony Gangone, Dr. Sleep, and the Uptown Boys. Those interviews will be out shortly. I still got to edit those, but Yeah, man. We had fucking time and a half. I was telling the people watching that, you know, we've been to plenty of independent wrestling shows, but this one I felt like the wrestlers were going harder than I've seen them go, and the atmosphere wasn't something that we needed to control. Because usually, you know, we be in our corner and we be dictating the pace, and it just felt like everybody was in sync of, you know, cheering and you know, being a part of the show, and they didn't have fatigue towards the end of it. You know, it was a good fucking show. It flowed very well. You know, that it was very for Ray's first show that he threw 100% on him. He did a hell of a fucking job.
That he did. My eyes twitching.
So if you didn't see it, Leon, I would suggest you give it a watch. It's on YouTube. Respect the Craft.
That's right.
Wait until we're done though, and then go watch it, and then share it with your friends and and all those people in church, because I know you be going to church. You part of the choir or some shit, right?
Oh, baby, like T-Mobile, friends and family, baby. What you talking about?
That's it.
Make sure we get top 5, man.
Oh, I know why. I know. I'm done. Wow.
What was your favorite match with Hogan, Joe?
Favorite match with Hogan. And I'm going to say this before we started doing all these shows and shit like that, because I didn't know what better. My favorite match with Hogan would have to be either him and the Ultimate Warrior, or him. Was it him and Sergeant Slaughter? Or the Sheik? I think it was the Sheik. It was, for me, it wasn't even about wrestling when I was younger. It was more of the storyline. My favorite hero, the American superhero, is gonna defeat the Iraqian, and Sergeant Slaughter was the bad guy.
Yeah, that was Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah. Well, the
He
Sheik was
beat
the
down
Iraqian
Sheik
too.
for his first title, but the Sheik was his manager.
Okay.
Yeah, but Sergeant Slaughter was the Iranian supporter back in the day. No, but yo, I hear you, man. I argued ever since I fucking known people that Hogan put on one of Warrior's best matches besides the career match that he had with Macho Man. WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior was fucking phenomenal.
That's because he made that look good, but
What?
I said that's because he made the Warrior look good.
Yeah. And he shit. And the story of the young lion taking on the old lion is a classic story, and they did that pretty well because it was almost like the Ultimate Warrior was the next Hulk Hogan.
He was supposed to be until he
And
flopped.
yeah, well, he fucked that up. But yeah, and I think that's what made that match fucking phenomenal. You know, that's the story right there. So you had two fucking baby faces, and this was one of the first times that none of the baby faces turned heel, and they went at it to see who's better. And the young lion took over, and it was the passing of the torch, the official passing of the torch to the Ultimate Warrior, and the Ultimate Warrior gave that shit back to him and said, "I didn't think it was gonna be this hard."
No, they took that from him. You didn't give it back. They took that from him.
Because his dumb ass was like, "I'm not going out there until you pay me more money." They said, "All right." Then he came back and said, "You fired now." Shit.
Word. Make sure you take the title off of him first, and then you fired. Fuck out of here.
Yep.
that shit. Yeah, the title, we got you.
What?
I did not understand anything.
I said I
All
remember
I heard
that.
was
It seemed like they was fucking tricking him. Like, yo, go defend the title. We gonna give you the money. As soon as he defended the title, we good. You fired.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Sounds like your regular job. Come work for us for a few hours after you're done. Okay, hey, by the way, hey, we gotta let you go.
Yep, they're waiting till the end of the day.
You could have called me at home, you motherfucker.
Word. Fucking bitch.
You, I want to hear this from the Hulk Hogan aficionado. What was your favorite Hulk Hogan match?
Shit, I was telling you, there's so many. My first memory was Hogan versus Andre. But shit, man, you got Hogan versus Macho, Hogan versus Warrior, Hogan and The Rock. I enjoyed Hogan and Shawn Michaels because to me, I saw it as Shawn Michaels went back to the '80s to wrestle Hogan. Because you ever seen the $1 Million Man take an atomic drop back in the day?
Yeah.
My man did an atomic drop and then flipped out of nowhere. It was overselling like a motherfucker back in the '80s.
Oh no, Shawn Michaels stays overselling, and even when
Yeah,
he fought Hogan, he oversold
yeah, that's
way
why.
too much.
But that's why when I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, this ain't no issue. This is two old school guys wrestling old school. I like this shit." That's why when people was like, "Oh, this," he was making fun of Hogan. I was like, I don't know. It kind of makes sense that Shawn Michaels was the little guy and Hulk Hogan was the monster. The fucking 6'8", 350-pound muscle bound guy that he would overpower Shawn Michaels. That was in my head. That's how I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit.
I never understood that. How you disrespect the man by making him look overpowerful with your body. Like I'm
Yeah,
basically gonna sacrifice me and make myself look weak so you can look like Superman. That's disrespectful.
yeah. I don't know, show.
It's the opposite. If you kick me and I don't move, that ain't shit. Then it's a problem to me.
Shit.
That's crazy. We lost 2 WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because Ozzy Osbourne was in the Hall of Fame for the Celebrity Edition.
I did not know that.
Yep. So
Nice.
you can only imagine tomorrow and Monday they're gonna be holding 2 tributes. That's what I forgot to watch. I forgot to watch NXT and
Mhm.
TNA for today. It's okay. I got stuff to watch.
Shit.
But besides Hogan, we did have a great wrestling weekend. We started off with Respect. I didn't want to get into the card until Ray got here. Maybe if you know what, this is what I'll say. We can talk about Respect, or we can wait until Ray comes back, and we'll talk about the Respect, and we'll break down each and every single one of these matches with him.
Man, fuck Ray, man. He a promoter now. He don't want to show up. We talking about his shit now. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I mean, I don't think Ray's gonna show up. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Because he hasn't even responded back to any of the messages. So I'm underneath the impression that he's with family.
Yeah, he usually.
He's with the cousin that we finally fucking met, who's always taking him everywhere. All right. This is
Yeah.
the cousin I was talking about. That boy was not ready to hear our mouths.
Nope.
Ray did not warn this man. Ray did not say, hey, so my friends are gonna give you shit. He didn't warn him. He didn't do shit. He just let this poor boy take all the heat that me and Toe were giving him. Also, you're the fucking cousin that we have to wait on because you keep calling him while we're doing the podcast. You know, like, people are so disrespectful.
Word. I don't have Superman because of Ray's cousin. Shit. He could FaceTime Ray if you want to talk to him. There's a whole nother 16 hours in the day.
Where you picked right now to do this?
Word.
You fucking
Shit.
schmuck. You were waiting. He was waiting. But yeah, it's on you. Other than that, TNA Slammiversary was a banger as the Hardy Boys are now your new TNA Tag Team Champions. Only for us to get this set up for one last time, Team 3D versus the Hardys. So that's exciting to watch. What's coming up in the near future for that. AJ Styles made his return to TNA to give an amazing speech about the X Division. JC Jane is now your new TNA Knockouts and NXT Women's Champion. Trick Williams. Oh man. That was a dope match. That triple threat between Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mike Santana. Mike Santana was robbed. Okay. Even though Trick Williams retained, he was robbed. Because he didn't do that the right way. He just did it the shady way. And that's not right. I'm sorry. I'm also doing adult things here. I will say this though. When Trick Williams' music hit, everybody in my section, besides singing "Whoop That Trick," we definitely did the Booker T version. Whoop that trick, whoop that trick,
What?
that trick,
What?
I like it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna post that up soon.
Oh yeah, man. Shit.
Sorry. I'm almost done rolling up, you guys. I will be right back.
That's crazy, bro. We should have man. I wish we had time. I would have liked to have like a trivia or something like that, like a cahoots. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, right? I mean, we could do that shit on Monday or something.
Yeah, bro. Little trivia cahoots. My boy Hulk Hogan. Trying to think of something to give him a tribute from this show. I think that would be something we could enjoy.
I mean, y'all can. I'm not. I did my picture tribute. That's good enough for me. You guys can do your tribute to Hogan. That's like I can't call him that.
Nah, we ain't doing a tribute. We just doing a trivia, like questions.
Oh, trivia.
Yeah.
I heard tribute.
Well, it's dedicated to him, but it's like a tribute, like a hoot tribute, like a hoot tribute.
Heard.
I know you don't have to celebrate him, Gigi.
I mean, I'm not one to celebrate. What the fuck? Why do I keep getting notifications? Yo, certain people are fucking hilarious.
Thank you. I tried.
I was talking about your boy, but I digress. That's a different day. I'm still trying. Anyway.
I mean, well, I don't know if it's too soon, but if you feel that way about Hope, how you feel about Vince? Shit, when he dies.
Man. Same way how I felt about Hogan. No, for real, like real talk. Like I don't have no here's the thing. Hogan, at the end of the day, was a shitty human being. Hulk Hogan, the character, great. Terry Bolivia, terrible human being. Vince McMahon, the character, great for TV. Vince McMahon, the person, horrible person. Vince don't care about a certain race. Same thing with Hogan. But I'm not going to be here shitting on a deceased person.
Agree.
Going on, DJ?
Oh,
DJ in the building.
DJ in the motherfucking building.
Woo! What a
Straight
day.
from Staples Center.
What
Closer
a
to
day.
SoFi, but yeah. But damn, what a day.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, DJ?
I'm all right, man. Everybody, I had, how your family members that don't really watch wrestling, right? And they probably all called your house. Are you doing all right? Like, so that's so that's what I got all day today.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had my cousins do the same. You okay?
Yo, mad people hit me up. Is that I don't know if you know, DJ, but
Oh, I know. I know. I was checking the chat. I was like, is he like if I don't see in a couple of lines, if I don't see him say something in the chat.
I was waiting for Toe to come on here so I can send my condolences to him in person. Like this is as person as it's gonna get right now, unless we're going to another event. And I gave my condolences to him.
Yes, exactly.
How do you feel about Hulk Hogan's passing?
I'm gonna keep it talking about Hulk Hogan tonight and not Terry Bollea. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna respect the dead, and we're gonna talk about Hulk Hogan. That's how I feel.
And that's the same thing where I said Hulk Hogan as a character, great. Terry Bolivia,
Bolea.
Bologna. Sorry, Bolea. Because that's the only way I can kind of remember it. Bolea.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Bolea. It's a piece of shit. Hulk Hogan, the character, not too bad.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins. Hell, so we gotta one thing you cannot take away from Hulk Hogan is he is the reason why we are here. Like that's not up for debate. Like that's why we're here is from that he and Roddy Piper are the reasons why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about this. That's why we are still watching is from those guys.
Yeah. Shit. I was saying earlier that he made wrestling beyond what it ever could be in the 80s.
Right.
And made it like a fucking household name around the world.
That's right.
And then we hit this low when the WWE tried to go younger.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the 90s, early 2000s, when he went NWO, he saved wrestling again. Mm-hmm. Because of him going NWO, we got DX, mm-hmm. we got Stone Cold, we got Goldberg.
Right.
We got fucking John Cena.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got all these people because of Hogan.
Right.
Like that. He, as much as people want to talk shit about him outside of the wrestling industry, inside the wrestling industry, there's no one that matches this man.
Not for the, like you're saying, for the influence that has happened and the tidal wave that, like, he does something and the whole tidal wave of things happen.
Yeah.
For 2-3 decades there. You can't take, that's what, you cannot take that away. Like, that's, you can talk about all the other stuff and you're probably right. but for that, you can't take that away. You can't take that away.
Yeah.
Now I will say this, like, so, like, the day Sting goes on in, yeah, go ahead and call for, like, the DJ might need a wellness check. Like, that'll probably be a that'll probably be a real like, I'm gonna need a wellness check.
Bro, I hear you, bro. I'm in my office by myself, shedding a tear when I was like, this shit hurt. Like, this shit fucking hit,
Man.
bro.
Because I was
This shit
jacked up
fucking
when Eddie
hit.
died.
Yeah.
I was jacked up.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, when
Bullshit,
Scott Hall
Joe.
died.
Oh man,
yeah,
that one,
that was sad.
that one hurt me. That one hurt my soul because that happened the day before my birthday. You know how I
Oh.
prayed when I found out that he was about to like be gone, and all I kept saying is, "Please don't die on my birthday. I don't want to have to remember my birthday, and that Scott Hall died on my birthday, because that would really fucking suck." Like I think about these things, right? And he died a day before my birthday, and I was like, "Fuck." Oh,
That's
it's not
still too
on my
close.
birthday, but
Yeah.
Still close. Yeah.
yeah, very fucking close.
Shit. Batman Batman and Vader were also difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
Bray Wyatt was difficult for me.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know why I watched that documentary. Like, I knew it was gonna
Shit.
happen watching that documentary.
Yeah.
All of us,
Yeah.
within the first like few minutes, you're like,
Yeah. Then you have to watch the rest of it through, like, 'cause it's all blurry because you're trying
you're going like this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
man
I
was
got that. Yep, I have that.
difficult.
Yep.
Brody.
I have
I was thinking about getting that action figure too.
Yep. And I got I have a Chad back there. And like, I was already, like, speaking of Chad, like, the way he died, like, he, like, Malcolm Jamal Warner basically died the same way. From what I hear, he was saving somebody in the ocean.
Drowned,
like,
if I'm not
yeah, he
mistaken.
drowned. Yeah, saving somebody. So same thing. So yeah, so I was already not feeling all that, like, because Malcolm Jamal Warner, like, he was a good guy. Like, he was, he had just put up, like, I follow him on Instagram. He just put up this post, like, hey, everybody, live your life and be happy and stuff like that on his last post. And I'm like, oh, and then this, I was like, come on. So, but we got our 3 people, right? We got the, like, when people say the 3 celebrity thing. We have Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and
now
Hulk.
Hogan.
Yep.
And in 1 week, we lost 2 WWE Hall of Famers.
Yep.
Let that sink in.
Folks, don't do drugs and steroids.
And it wasn't fucking Ric Flair.
Word, just do weed and maybe some shrooms every so often, but not too much. Then you get really fucked up.
Word.
I think the reason I think Ric Flair's insides are just crystallized at this point, and that's why he just keeps going.
And we discuss this really quickly. Ric Flair fell somewhere. Because why else would he have this huge ass gash on his head unless he banged his head somewhere? Either
you're right.
Fell, or like fucking somebody was like, duck and he didn't hear and somebody threw a fucking textbook at his ass. Something got him up to the point where my man has like a massive fucking gash on his forehead with stitches clearly.
Right.
I
think he fell.
Yep. Drunk.
And
Probably
this
drunk.
man doing a whole video for Hogan. And
yeah,
I'm just
my man
like,
went to a promo. I was like, wait, what's
sounding drunk?
Stop. Not the promo, DJs. Stop.
He promoed. You know he did.
He did the old man promo. Is that what he's doing now? Ric Flair's doing old man promos where he's either telling people, "Oh, look at you doing this for."
I don't, man.
Just to get looked at.
This funeral is about to be something else. Like, because people going up to the mic. It's gonna
Let
be
me tell you
something
something, brother.
Yeah. I remember
this motherfucker didn't want me put. He didn't want to put me over.
Oh no!
Motherfucker.
I hope we don't get that. People going into business for themselves at the funeral. Oh no!
Stop.
Oh shit!
That ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Oh my god, I'm having deja vu.
Man, it's a good thing Sheiky Baby is like if he was around.
Oh, the funny
me
thing
and
you
Lay
said
was talking
that.
about that shit.
Funny thing
If
that you
Sheiky
said
Baby
that,
had the
because
mic at Hulk Hogan.
I was legit about to say Sheiky out there in the world like, fuck you, Hulk
Oh my
Hogan.
god! If he got the mic,
Time. Tell me when that motherfucker is coming. I'm going to break his fucking back. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Oh,
yeah,
you didn't come up here? I didn't think he was coming up here.
yeah. If he was around and he got the mic at Hulk Hogan's funeral, I would pay money. I was like, look, I only need to hear Sheik talk, and then you can kick me out. I'll pay money for this.
We don't need to do that. We have AI. AI can do that for us, and it will be fantastic. Sorry, so we're so sorry. We don't mean to talk like that about your Hulk Hogan.
No, but
No.
you know something though, that's chic.
Yes, that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
No,
It's
sounds
not
all
some
right.
fucking cocksucker on Facebook that didn't say a fucking word until he's dead, and then wants to put up a post talking shit about him. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's come on. If you don't say like if you didn't say it while he was here, don't come out now. Like just sit down. Sit
Yeah.
down. I agree with that. Sit down.
So like, damn, I got a lot of dark jokes. I'm sorry. So right now we're just gonna put this out for the record. Mark Henry and Booker T are having the best day of their lives right now. Sorry. My
Too soon.
apologies.
Too soon.
I'm terrible. Oh shit. That's my dark humor. I apologize.
Mark Henry.
I said it earlier, DJ. You weren't here. Go figure. Hulk Hogan would be the third man in this tragic, chilly. Damn. And yeah, do we still sing Hulk Hogan, "We Coming for You"? I mean, is that what the Hulkamania chant is now? Hulk Hogan, "We Coming for You." Is that what's gonna live on?
Yeah. I kind of like living. I'm not, I can wait on going for Hulk Hogan at this point.
Yo.
I got a serious question for Gigi.
All right.
And no disrespect, no disrespect to how you feel, because you are entitled for your feelings. When you say Terry Bollea is a piece of shit, are you basing that on him calling somebody a nigga?
No, it's not just that. My man is also a full-blown Trump supporter.
That's the president.
Like, look at all the fucked up shit. Him as Terry. Terry is a shitty person at the end of the day. He was a very shitty person. He was a racist. He was pro-Trump. He was just, we all knew it. It wasn't a kept secret. Hulk Hogan, the character, is larger than life. It's just that it kind of sucks because very much how Ric Flair is, that they live too much in their own character. Like they are their character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rick is not. He is Ric Flair now. Like the
Right,
yeah.
exactly. They never really separated the two or anything like that. Now, whatever Hogan's political view is and how he felt uh about certain people and everything like that as an individual, as a living human being that he was walking around, he was a shitty fucking person. Hulk Hogan as a character, guess what? He had iconic moments. And that's, you can't take that away from him. You can't take that away. You can't take away the fact that he put wrestling on the map. You can't take away the fact that he was the big holy shit moment when he was the third man coming out in NWO. He was the original good guy. He was the original, all right, that started it as good old good guy, never turning heel, turn heel. He made bad guys look good along with the NWO and along with that general era as well when it comes to wrestling overall, because they were just piggying back off of each other at the same time. Plus, the era of the 90s was a little bit, well, I wouldn't say a little bit, a lot more raunchier than where we're at right now
Yeah.
when it comes to exposure.
Right.
So, whatever Hulk Hogan did in that sense, I'm not taking anything away from him. He had some great rivals. Rivals with, Macho, Iron Sheik, Sergeant Slaughter, Hyper. You know, we had Hogan and Mr. T. Mr. T at that time was at the peak. There were so many things that Hogan, as Hulk Hogan, contribute to the wrestling industry that, no matter all the shitty things, you just can't overlook that.
Nope.
I just have a dark sense of humor when it comes to life and death.
Everybody's got their way.
You know,
I mean,
it's like I said earlier, DJ. Hulk Hogan dying in 2025 was not on my bingo card.
No, I didn't have that one. Him, none of the three folks that we lost this week did I have on the card. I totally missed that.
It's and especially when certain things like happen, especially like with Ozzy.
Right.
He just finished his farewell tour.
That's what I mean. Yep.
And then boom, a week later.
That's what I mean. I guess I do. Like, wait a second.
You were just in the news about your farewell tour.
That man's been a walking fucking zombie for 30 years. What you talking about? Nigga been dead.
I couldn't understand the motherfucker enough, so I didn't even know his wife's real name. I was calling her Karen. Apparently she's Sharon.
He was like, oh, I remember. He was like, Karen. I was like, Sharon. See, I didn't even know.
I didn't even know that motherfucker. I didn't even know her name. Shit, motherfucker couldn't speak English.
Fucking Karen.
He's been hurt since he fell off that ATV and broke his back. That was like 5 or 10 years ago. He almost killed himself then.
ATVs are no joke.
Yeah.
Like they're no joke.
Your word. I know I don't know her, but I heard her story of a girl fell off an ATV. Now she's paraplegic. She's in a wheelchair. Gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
Now I know what's going on with Ray.
Yeah. But I mean, for me personally, I can't hate somebody more than I hate the man that they associate with. You know what I'm saying? Like I get, you gotta remember, in the wrestling business, Trump has been associated with the WWE since at least WrestleMania 4. It was held in the Trump Plaza. WrestleMania 5 was held in the Trump Plaza. He's good friends with Vince McMahon. This is 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? He had to have made friends with Hogan and Undertaker and all those people back in the 90s. You know, so for them to be like, yo, as the guy, they know him personally, they don't see what we see because we only get glimpses of what Trump's saying. I'm not saying Trump's not a bad guy because I see what the fuck he's doing with this country. But let's say like Show for an instance, right? No, like let's say somebody who doesn't know Show can criticize Show for not being at the wrestling events or for always being in the car or not showing up, or like Ray, right? He's never on the podcast anymore, or you know he's doing some other shit. But we know Ray, we know what he's going through,
right?
So they cannot like them for that particular reason of what they see, but we know them more than that. So I don't know Hogan's friendship with Trump or Undertaker's friendship with Trump. And sometimes you got to stand up for people, you know, whether they're implicated in some shit or not. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna, to me, they're talking about their friend. Do I agree with it? No, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, let's take the Undertaker's life now because he said something good about Trump. You know what I'm saying? Or like Benoit, different story. He actually did something. Vince McMahon actually did something. You know what I'm saying? They're not associated with people that did shit. They did something. But then you also have to remember, are we going to ridicule Triple H because he learned under Vince McMahon? Are we going to ridicule Stephanie McMahon because that's the daughter of Vince McMahon? What about everybody that worked in the WWE? Everybody that was friends with Vince McMahon from TKO? Like, how many people are we going to condemn because we knew Vince McMahon? Or they knew Vince McMahon and they say, oh, this guy's a genius in the wrestling industry, but he did all this shit to this woman. And Diddy, the same thing. Sexually traffics Cassie, abuses fucking prostitutes and all this other shit that they just said in court. But what, the guy who delivers Diddy's fucking baby oil over Seamless, we got to kill him too? Like, at what point do we turn around and go, I'm mad at what Diddy did? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it. In the privacy of his own home, Hulk Hogan said something that was disgusting. And it was leaked. There was a lot of people that did far worse in public that are okay. Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna in a Lamborghini in front of people. Perfectly fucking fine.
Not to me, but yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, in the eyes of the public, he's a fucking hero. Diddy beat the shit out of Cassie in a hotel.
On video.
Until there was talks about him going to jail for baby oil, he was a hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people that went through so much. The Ultimate Warrior, everyone remembers him for his final speech on Monday Night Raw. But those public speeches that he gave out in the colleges about being anti-gay and anti-Semitic and all this other horrible shit that he said, he's a hero because of that last statement. Hulk Hogan made one comment in private, and no one can forgive him for this shit. And if you take it out of context, I get it. And you want Hulk Hogan to be the Martin Luther King of this fucking movement. I don't understand. What more can he do? He is a celebrity, a wrestler, he's a character on TV that said something in private that got leaked at the lowest point of his life. Because you got to remember, he just got divorced by his wife. His wife took all of his shit. His son just fucking killed somebody in a motor vehicle accident. He's going through all that fucking shit with the meds and all that. And these aren't excuses for him saying shit, right? Because you say fucked up shit, you said fucked up shit. But you got to remember, this is also factors in his life. I've said shit about things at my lowest point in life that if it would have came out in public, y'all would have looked at me differently. Y'all probably wouldn't even fucking associated with me. But it's like there's nothing he can do to be forgiven. He apologized. It's not good enough. The man fucking dies. It's not good enough. You know, but Trump, I guarantee you, when he's no longer president, give him 2 years and he'll be one of the most popular men in the world again. This man literally had a video, grab him by the fucking pussy. He literally paid off fucking porn stars with other people's money. He fucking frauded how many people for a college that wasn't even credited, that didn't even have classes, at a full semester of fucking tuition. He had a casino collapse. And people are backing this man to run this country.
He didn't pay any of the contractors that built those buildings either.
Yeah. And this man saying the word nigga is where we draw the line. I can't understand that. I can't understand that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but if Hogan talks, it hurts me. I get the whole, you could be ashamed of the fact that you looked up to him and he said that about whatever, and you could feel a certain type of way. That comedian that said Puerto Rico is an island of trash, fuck him, right? I don't like, because he talked, get it.
And he kept going.
He said that shit in public. This man, like, if you really think, like, this man said that shit in private, and they did that shit to fuck him up. And when have you ever seen him make more comments like that? He endorsed Trump, right, to sell his beer. You think about it, that Trump rally, he had All American beer on. And he was trying to sell that shit at a Trump rally. Why? Because Trump was the most popular motherfucker in the country. He's not stupid when it comes to sales. Yeah, people don't agree with him, but the minority of people don't agree with what he did. And those aren't the people that are drinking All American beer. DJ ain't running out to get Hulk Hogan's beer. I ain't run out to get Hulk Hogan's beer, but the white man's doing it because it's All American. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your target audience.
Word.
But like I said, we keep it at wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, to fucking take a jab at this man after he dies and not say shit to him not say shit about him when he's alive, you're a piece of shit.
Can I add something to that, bro?
Yeah.
I live in a red state, so I feel what some of the people like Gigi say. Oh, you voted for this guy. I used to feel the same way, driving around here looking at all the Trump signs and all that. And then one of my coworkers told me, you can't be like, these people will vote for anybody that's a Republican. They're Republicans. They don't care who the president is. They want their Republican team in there. So I was like, okay, I started feeling a little less. Because once I saw that sign, I'm like, this nigga's racist. Some people used to be black that came out the house with the sign. I'm like, yo, they don't care. It's Republican.
No, that's the truth. And that's why a lot of Republicans are now getting mad that this man lied to them. They're mad that a liar lied to them.
And a con man conned them.
Yeah.
You're mad that the scorpion, like just like the frog in the scorpion story, you're mad that the scorpion did what he does. Like, so what the hell? Like, so that's what, it's hard to have compassion if, like, dude, we told you he was gonna do that. Hell, he told you he was gonna do that.
It's like DMX warned us, yo, trust a snake to be a snake.
Right. That's right. That's absolutely right.
It's not that hard. Like, I'm not surprised he's doing all this shit. I'm just surprised that y'all let him be back in the presidency after he was impeached.
Correct.
You see, that's the thing. People don't give a fuck so much that they would rather a fucking criminal be the president of the United States than have someone that actually has the interests of the country.
As long as they think something's going to happen to somebody else.
Yeah, as long as their team wins.
Yep. As long as I'm going to hurt somebody else, that's what I'm voting for. Like, you even hear them, I want to see liberal tears. I'm like, dude, you take a deep breath, because especially for me, because part of my degree is civics. Like, so I know how, I took many a class on how civics works. And then so when people tell me things like, like, oh, when Trump is president, the gas prices are going to go down, and in my mind, it's like that doesn't work that way. You know, it's just like my mind wants to explode all over. Like that doesn't work that way. He's going to give us a check. Again, it doesn't work that way. He didn't give you the check last time. That's not how that works. You know, it's just like, and I feel like that's the big issue here. And I think they want it that way. Is I think civics should get taught in school like we learn math and English. Like that, we should know it backwards and forwards like that, because that's how it is in other countries. Know exactly how their country works.
I can imagine, Boris.
Yeah, I can. But see, at least you guys know what the hell. Like, you know, I've heard people go back and forth in your country, Boris, and at least people know what the hell. Like, they have some meat behind their argument. You know, here is just, I don't want CRT taught. Okay, what's CRT? I don't know, but I don't like it. You literally hear people say that. So that makes me want to jump out of this window.
Like the tariff.
Like this person is voting. Like this person gets a vote.
It's like the tariffs all over again.
Yes. Oh, the tariff. I was like, and then they're about to tell us how much we made on. I was like, okay, it doesn't matter how much we made on the tariffs. Guess who paid it? That's our money. It's like saying it's like you buying something and then you taking and rounding up and putting it in your savings and then saying, hey, look, I made this extra $15. No, that is your money. That's your money that you just put over there.
Yeah. Like, look how much money the country made after we all paid taxes.
That's literally what
that shows police scanner.
Uh-oh. You can keep us on, Toe, if they pull you over. I got you.
Word.
I couldn't hear you. We can't hear you, Gigi.
I know. I just noticed that. I was just noticing that. I was like, I just like noticed my button was going like this.
Oh, okay.
I was like, but I was really wondering what was that beatboxing noise that was happening. Like what was going on? And
for a second, I thought Show was about to start freestyling.
So my face, and he was like, "Let me answer this question for Gigi."
Yeah.
That is.
They look like, what the fuck is that? That show.
I thought Show was about to get on the mic and be like, what they really want from a nigga. You know, I thought that's what he's about to. Somebody let me know.
Yo. Oh man. Wow. And poor Ric Flair's holding on by a single thread.
Shit.
I'm telling you, his insides are crystallized. That's why.
And he made a deal with Mephisto.
Mephisto, yeah. I'll make you champion, but you can't die. But imagine all the riches and everything.
Jeez.
And that's when he, after that plane crash, he's laying there about to die. And then Mephisto comes up. Man, this looks bad, doesn't it? I can help.
Word. You want to be champion 16 more times?
Oh my God, please God, no. No more matches for Ric Flair. No.
Oh no. Imagine
he was in a match already. You didn't see his
Word. He did nobody know he had a hardcore match. That's why he has that huge ass gash on his head. Okay. He didn't want to tell nobody the hardcore match that he had with the floor. All right. And
John Cena versus Ric Flair.
No, we don't.
Saturday night main event.
And they do a chop of doom. Like he gets in the match, just pat, and then he just lays 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
He hits John Cena so hard he faints.
Oh my God!
What happened?
That's terrible.
If that I want the bug eye guy in the front row again.
Yo.
You killed Ric Flair.
Oh man. How did you guys feel about AJ Styles in TNA? Did you feel like it was a meme or
I think it's cool. Let's go. Let TNA like because I mean let's be real. Like TNA is like basically they're pretty much like how ECW was in the 90s, right? So
Mhm.
they're part of WWE, but not like not with the whole label. So which is fine. Like I don't. It doesn't matter. So but let these guys go back and forth and people get ring time and all that. So yeah, I'm with it. Let's go.
Shit, AJ Styles is the fucking Undertaker's thing of TNA. You know,
There you
he's
go.
the guy who made
That's
TNA.
true.
I believe it.
That's absolutely.
He and Samoa.
Shit, yeah.
Yep.
DJ, watching the Hardy Boys there, floor seats. And then, of course, Jeff Hardy hitting that dance on the ladder. I was like, this nigga's really doing okay. And he was
Oh,
doing
Jeff.
really good. And then he was like, he was just twirling. And he was just twirling in the air.
I was like, unhook it, Jeff. Unhook it.
I'm just no, but meanwhile,
It's all
like I'm
right.
recording and I'm looking in the ring and I just see Matt, like just like I'm like, bro, you need to help out your bro. Like
Matt's like,
no, Matt looked up, he was like, oh, let me hold a ladder now for him so he can
he's
get
like,
down.
Bangkok has him now.
he's like, dude, hey, bro, can I drink some of your beer? Hey, Jeff is trying to.
Hilarious. To watch that live, hilarious.
It had to be.
Oh man, it was great. It was great. And I appreciate moments. I appreciate everything that wrestling has given us. This was a fun weekend. DJ, did you get a chance to catch Ray's show by any
I
chance?
did catch Ray's show.
Hey. Well, Ray is definitely going to be on his way soon. He was
Okay.
at the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, I see.
Right? Right?
So
Which,
you had all weekend to
well,
watch the movie, but he
Yep.
had to do it.
You had to do it
today.
now.
He had to do it today.
He told me he was watching Formula One earlier. That
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt movie. Now he lied to me. He
Wow.
lied to me when he told me he was watching one movie. He lied to me. Yes, he did. Yes,
Turn on the
back. Well, DJ, he's a promoter now, so we can't expect nothing less, right?
Oh yeah, promoters' lips are moving.
Yeah.
It's probably a lie. So there we go. There we go. He's got the pencil in his ear.
That's it.
And now
he's not gonna commentate on his own stuff or anything like that. He's too
Damn.
good for that.
Damn.
You know, he's just like one thing like he ran a show, and now he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know,
He's special now.
I mean, he probably got somebody else pregnant during that weekend.
Yeah.
That's
There's
why
a couple
he left
times
so
we didn't
damn
see him.
quick. I didn't even
Right.
get a picture with him, DJ.
What?
I did the camera work a little bit. I did a little bit for a toe. I did this and that, but
Right.
just before I couldn't even know, he was gone.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gone.
Yeah. That's
Within the first 5 minutes.
That was some chick.
See?
He
And then
caught
he said
somebody
that
in the
his
front row.
family took him.
No, he caught somebody in the front row somewhere. And he gave her the look, and then that was it.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Damien.
Ray is gonna run WWE out of business. Sure. Absolutely.
Either that or they're gonna headhunt and hire him. Like, look, you gotta stop doing this. How about you come book our stuff? And then next thing you know, but the only problem with that is that we'll be in 2030 and John Cena will still have he'll have every single title.
Yep.
Like Ray, you gotta let John go, man.
He can do it again. John Cena's in a wheelchair. Just like he just got the rag. Said, please stop. No more matches. Please, I beg of you.
And here's the World Intercontinental U.S. Tag Team Champion, John Cena.
He's held that title for 14,000 days. Get it off of me, please.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
question.
That theme
That's a
is
good
good.
question.
Shit. That's not even a question. They don't want none as I, but shit, get ready to fly. That's fucking iconic.
It's kind of too like they don't want none work for WWE, especially that like on that debut, because it's like, wait, whose music is this? Like the way it starts off, like, wait,
Yeah.
what is this? And then the beat drops, and then he's there, and then that worked for him for that moment. But like Toe is saying, the Get Ready to Fly is just too, you can't beat that.
Especially if it's going back to your stomping grounds.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, yeah, no, my song for TNA was not, any of the WWE songs that they have now. This is my song here. That's what they own the rights here.
I think Damien just figured out Ray's Halloween costume.
Right?
Yep.
Shit.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Half the roster already dislikes him, or everybody has a problem with him. People are looking for him. People looking to fight him.
Well, damn.
People looking to hurt him. We got Sammy Chaos, the inaugural World Women's Champion.
Right.
Who's going to help us put Ray through the table when we sell out.
Got you.
Yeah, she completely agreed to it. Because, he made her wrestle for a title when he should have just gave it to her. Like, listen.
And Sammy's one of those.
Stay tuned for the interview, you guys. It's coming soon.
Okay. Yeah, because Sammy's one of those. I can tell. Like she gets there. You go, okay. Now what do you want to do? And then you, because she got. I seen like she got hands. I don't want. I don't want no Sammy hands on me. So, so Ray, I don't know. Like, she's not one of those other chicks, Ray, that you just can tell what to do.
Hell no. She might belly to belly him off the top rope like he did that girl.
Oh no.
That was brutal.
I was surprised. My girl did a belly to belly off the top rope. Whee!
Great show, man. It was a great show. DJ, we wish you were there with us. It was so fun.
Well, he pocketed my flight, so the money for my flight. So I just watched it.
Fucking Ray.
Yeah, fucking Ray.
Maybe, hopefully, by the next show, he'll get his shit together.
Or he'll be too big for me and
for all of us.
Yeah, he's gonna make us all buy tickets and.
Word. Yeah, sit over there.
Yes, you sit in the general admission over there.
Don't speak to me during the show, man. I gotta work. Oh man. Yo, all jokes aside, find out from Ray how much Cedric Benjamin would be. I wonder if we could sponsor that.
Cedric Benjamin?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I know you've been wanting to see that guy.
Sid.
Are you talking about Shelton Benjamin or Cedric Alexander?
Well, isn't that the tag team?
Yeah, but you called this one man two different people. Cedric
My bad.
Benjamin.
I'm talking about the one that canceled over here in New York. Benjamin.
Mm-mm.
You don't
Cedric
remember he
Benjamin.
That was it
canceled?
for Gigi.
Yeah.
I couldn't, because I'm over here like he says Cedric Benjamin. Who the
Like messed
fuck
me up.
is
I was like, wait.
Cedric
I done
Benjamin?
fucked
Are
up.
we
My
talking
bad.
about
We
Cedric
got another
Alexander?
diamond.
The same thing that Toe
Cedric
said. Cedric
Alexander. Fuck.
Alexander or Shelton Benjamin?
I'm
Shelton
like,
Benjamin. My bad.
okay.
Okay,
My
so
bad.
you want the
That's
whole
it. That's what I'm like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to
My bad. I
say
can't
the
get
I
them
had
name
to
both.
right
walk, I had
anymore.
to walk away. I had to just
My bad,
pass.
Gigi. I had a show moment. Y'all
I
know who the fuck
I
I'm
know
talking
that.
about.
I'm just like, you really say that?
She's like, let him
Benjamin
have his
Kelly.
moment.
That's like
I
saying
wasn't
Sean
gonna stop
Janetti.
your flow. I was just gonna let it go, man. I was just up.
Word.
I was like,
let
that's like
let him
saying
be.
Sean Janetti. Hey, y'all
Oh
Sean
seen
man.
Sean
Janetti.
Janetti wrestling?
Yeah, I remember that.
They had a movie where they said, yeah, what was that? The fucking Joe Montana part? Fuck.
He's
Oh,
been a better quarterback than Joe Montana. Joe
yeah,
Montana. Joe
Montana.
Montana.
Oh, shit. I'm fucking up.
I
But
mean, it's better
yeah,
than Bailey Monroe, but I guess
Yo,
been a while, man. Let me bring some names up.
it has
yeah.
been a while since that roster has. I think some got released. Some have remained legendary.
Word. Bailey Monroe.
Bailey Monroe.
Who was uh Bobby Lashley? Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashner.
Baby Bobby Lashley.
He
That's
said Baby
another one.
Lashner.
Right? Like now he's saying the name right.
Yo. Oh man. I'm
Yo.
getting better. It's been a while.
Christian Lashley.
Christian Lashley.
Remember when Christian Lashley hit that shot for Duke?
Yep.
Oh man. I do got I want to find out about that. You know who I'm talking about. I wonder if we could do that.
Well, there's some names
Wow.
that have been possibly popping up.
Okay.
Nice.
Ken
But we have
Shamrock.
to wait until November.
This thing.
Well, I mean, we already knew that. Like, that's not even. That's not even a surprise, really. We knew that was happening.
Word.
Ray just got to remember to order the snow.
Word. But is in November we might, if Mother Nature wanted to, she could provide it herself. Just
True.
saying.
It's true.
Traffic will be a bitch, and so will parking. But at least they'll save Ray on the cost. They'll save him on the cost.
I guess out of the original 3, Damien, yeah. I was about to say, what about
No,
Xbox.
it's not Kevin Nash only. It's also 6. Or
Yeah, but the original
the original 3
NWO
though?
was just
it's just
Paul Nash and Hogan.
But then the following person they always considered was Kid, pretty much. He was always
Right.
They always considered
Right.
him as part of the original crew overall in general. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's part of the clique.
Mm-hmm.
The only real member that basically was in both NWO and DX. So,
So
but yeah,
that's
as the 3-man gang, Nash is the only one.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's so crazy. That's why you must always enjoy your day. Live it up. Don't work too hard. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. And take your PTO time. Take your
Yes.
vacation
You
time.
can't take it with you, so you might as well.
Y'all know why I take a year off here and there. Y'all thought it was a joke.
Like, enjoy yourself. Let nothing stop you. Because you're not promised tomorrow.
Man, and talk to your people. Because like you said, like you just said, talk to people that you care about. Make sure you're keeping up with them because the same thing. Like nobody's promised tomorrow. Like so you don't want to have that feeling like, damn, I was gonna call them too.
When in reality, you probably weren't going to call them.
Right.
That's like the worst part. I was going to call you. No, you weren't.
Right. Speaking of that, have we heard from Brother Brute Eye?
Who is the barber?
Yeah.
Haven't seen a word.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy was the first one, I think. He was
Okay, I
with him,
missed
right?
that one.
Let's see.
Right, Toe? He was with Jimmy Hart was with him or something?
Yeah, well, Jimmy's very close to Hogan.
Yeah, no, Jimmy didn't post anything up.
Oh, I thought he was the first one to report it.
No,
Well, speak about it.
Jimmy, I think no, Jimmy. You know what it is that I think Ric Flair spoke to Jimmy Hart not too long ago. And I think Jimmy Hart was the one that told Ric Flair.
I'm about to say, yeah, I remember like that he didn't look too good, right?
Right.
And then I think most people was like, oh, come on,
Nate put something up. I mean, we all know that Nate put something up. I know Nash did.
So Charlotte Flair shared a tribute to Hogan on Twitter. One of the few people who was there for all of us, for all of it, was Hulk Hogan. He wrote, adding that her heart's broken for Hogan's son and daughter. WWE champion John Layfield also shared a memory of Hogan on X, writing, "Hogan was one of the reasons I got into wrestling." The Mike Johnson, he's a speaker. Shared a photo of Hogan, of him and him with Hulk Hogan. Now, so it was him, Hulk Hogan, Linda McMahon, and Donald Trump. Let's see. Hogan's friend across Hollywood also paid tribute to him following his death through his career. Shield shared a post. Rest Easy Hulk. Kathy Griffin
How about
said, "Rest
Sly?
Easy Hulk." All right. In 1982, Hulk Hogan appeared along Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 3. As Lips Stallone wrote on Instagram, "I had the pleasure of meeting this brilliant personality and showman when he was 26 years old. He was absolutely wonderful, and his amazing skill made Rocky 3 incredibly special. My heart breaks." Mario Lopez shared an Instagram post Thursday recounting the moment he and his kids met Hogan in person. He wrote that he grew up running wild like a true Hulkamaniac and was truly starstruck when he finally got to meet Hulk Hogan. So far, those are the only celebrities they got on this page. Eyewitness News. The shit. You know, it's funny. I was listening. This is weeks ago. I was listening to Why Would Ray Heenan do a shoot interview about Hogan, and he said most of the wrestlers who hated Hogan hated him because they didn't get a chance to work with Hogan. Because he's like, if you worked with Hogan, you made money. Like Honky Tonk Man said that he was making $50,000 a month wrestling Hulk Hogan.
Right.
And he's like, imagine how much Hulk Hogan was making, and imagine how much Vince was making if I was making $50,000 a month.
Right.
And so Bobby the Brain Heenan was like, that's why people hated Hogan, because they didn't get a chance to work with Hogan, because Hulk Hogan makes you make money.
Mm-hmm.
And he loved working with Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Which is funny because the way he acted in wrestling, you would have thought that he hated Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? Every chance, like if the governor,
Jesse
the Body Ventura, if he turned around and was like, "Oh, I loved Hulk Hogan," and right now, like, bullshit. You love Hulk Hogan.
I think he just didn't like that he snitched on him. I think that's
Yeah.
the thing for Jesse.
It's always been that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Snitched on him.
that's fine. But everything else, I'm pretty sure Jesse was like,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, that's one thing I do like listening to the Honky Tonk Man though, because number one, I think he was like very underrated.
Yeah.
You needed to have heels like that for this train to keep going.
Yep.
And I believe his stories because he doesn't have a reason to lie in these stories. There's no reason for him to lie. So this is why I do listen. I like listening to his shoot interviews.
Yeah.
He has nothing to gain from lying.
For real. Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
He really doesn't. He's just a dick in person.
Who? The Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
I mean,
Couple of Comic Cons and everything like that. Always pass by his shit, and yeah, every time you try to ask him for anything, he's like, "Make sure you got to pay and everything like that first. Come and see my booth." Like he's just, I don't know.
well, he want that $20 first before you start talking to him.
Yeah, yeah. So it's weird when you see people like the old school wrestlers and they're just like dicks.
It could be a downer, like you're saying.
It is. But
Yeah.
I'm still looking at Jimmy Hart over here. What the fuck?
I know Michael Colt said something on ESPN, but I didn't get to hear it.
Oh, I didn't.
I'm trying to find it on my. Here you go.
Michael Cole. I saw Vince's statement.
Oh my god.
Wait, Vince made a statement?
Yeah.
Vince made a statement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his statement? I didn't.
Oh, he's got it's like a whole paragraph.
Oh shit.
If you go on X or Twitter or whatever,
I
you go Vince McMahon and it should be there.
Yeah, he's got a whole paragraph.
I just realized that I don't have my child and I can drink and not worry about waking up early to take her to summer camp.
That reminded me of that PSA when I was a kid. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That's what that reminded me of.
No, because you know what it is? I'm so used to having like just hearing her TV and everything, and this is my usual day with her. But she too, like Ray, went to go see the Fantastic Four.
Oh.
And I made an exchange with her father, and in the exchange, she wouldn't be here with me tonight. I'll get her tomorrow, which is fine. It's my weekend with her anyway. I have a 3-day weekend with her. Go ahead. I'm here. You don't want to do shit anyway. You just want to go to your room and just be on Roblox and sing music. That's all you want to fucking do. You're a simple child. You want pizza? Boom. I got you. That's it. But I don't have her today, so therefore I could drink irresponsible. And I say that because I'm only here. I'm gonna go home now. 3 steps later. Oh my. But yeah, a couple people put out statements and everything like that. Vince McMahon was definitely one. Nate was one. Randy Orton was one. Shawn Michaels for sure.
Oh, that start of
Famous.
SmackDown is gonna be
Yep. You already know they're gonna give him the 10-bell
the
salute.
10 bell. Yep. Like a video package in that 10 bell.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then they're gonna have the whole Real American theme song, but just the horns, you know, just the percussion.
And I think you'll
Anyway,
have a bunch of probably H8 like double H armbands and people tearing their shirt off
yep,
to start
that's
their
it.
matches and
Yep, you already see it. The armbands are gonna say HH or Hulkster or Hulkamania. We're gonna
And
have it.
probably no one's gonna do it in AEW.
New Day might do the black and white NWO because they are in mourning.
Well,
They lost their tag team titles.
I think New Day was one of those people that didn't forgive him for what he said. So I don't know if New Day's even gonna,
oh, true.
Oh,
you
that
know,
is true. Yeah, you're right. They're
Well,
not.
this is where we'll miss Velveteen Dream. So he
Mm,
used to go all out with the Hollywood.
yeah, that's
he
Hollywood
true.
would
I mean,
definitely.
for not for nothing, DJ, he can say where the fuck he's at. You know what I'm saying? Velveteen Dream can say where he's at. He'll be all right. Shit. But yeah, it's gonna be weird because you're gonna have those people that are gonna be genuine, and then you have those people that like, oh yeah, you didn't like Hogan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. Like that's the thing about death; it brings people closer together, and it starts makes you appreciate what you lost. You know, because
It does. It
that
does.
one moment of weakness, and we just lost the fucking Babe Ruth of wrestling. You know?
There's no other. I think that's the perfect comparison. You had Babe Ruth. You had, I would compare Andre the Giant to like another, star of that time, like a older baseball player too.
Yeah.
But but yeah, definitely that he was Babe Ruth of wrestling.
Well, let's see. You know, I'm actually surprised Michael Cole. I'm surprised Michael Cole went on ESPN to talk about this. But then again, I'm not surprised. But I'm also surprised. Like you know what I'm saying? Because Michael Cole, I don't know his relationship with Hogan, but you would think that he'll be more towards the Mark Henry, New Day, that side of.
It's probably company line. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're the voice. Like, you're basically the voice of the company. We need you to go on ESPN and say something nice.
Yeah.
And that's probably what that was. I didn't see his statement. It's probably to that nature. Basically, when you listen to his statement, I didn't hear it, but
I got the video up here, and I see it looks like he truly is sad that he died, but it was a shock. Like
it's a shock, man. And again, it's one thing to be upset about like political stuff and all that, but it's just like, but somebody died, like he died, like they're like, folks like this. There's a father that's gone now.
Yeah.
This man had just died, like
Yeah. Shit, imagine it's like Kobe passing was hard, but imagine Jordan.
Oh, I was tore up for Kobe.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
We were live on the stream playing
oh damn.
Fortnite.
Damn.
And we're playing, and then we stopped for a little while to talk, and somebody goes, "Yo, did you hear about Kobe?" I said, "What?" And I literally left the stream, and I went in the living room, turned on the news, and yep, Kobe died. I was like, "Wow." And we sat in silence for like 15 minutes, just like, "Holy shit, Kobe's dead."
Yeah, I was. So at this point, I was a wedding DJ, and I was at an expo. Like I was at a wedding expo. I had a booth at a wedding expo, and somebody, and it just came on my phone, and I started showing people, and then so this is when people didn't really believe TMZ.
Yeah.
They're like, well, that's just TMZ. I was like, no, because they're, and I then was even like, no, because they got the Michael Jackson one right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, they when they call a death, like they're like the other stuff you can debate about, but deaths they don't play around with. Like when they say somebody is dead, they are dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
World Star Hip Hop says it. I don't know.
Right.
TMZ. Well, there's a possibility. This is a 90% chance. This guy's
exactly. So they said, I was like, dude, I think he's gone. And then like maybe a half hour later, then you start seeing the other reports.
Yeah.
And then after that expo, I cried on the way home, like because I started listening to the sports radio and people were saying stuff, and then that's what that's what got me.
Yeah.
And then his daughter was with him. Like that was like, oh no, this is not, and I was daring somebody. Like I didn't like if you hated if you for sports reasons hated him, it's like, okay, you need to swallow that right now. Like that's like that's just because he beat your team a few times. This is not that. This is come on.
Yeah. There's no rivalry in real life.
No. Sit down. Like Magic and Bird are like the best of friends. Okay, Bird was crying like a baby when Magic had to retire because of HIV.
Yep.
Okay, so you can stop.
Shit.
Yeah, this is one of those days. This a day. Like this is like a historic person. Like again, regardless of how we feel, is gone today. Like that's historic. Like this is one of those days people be like on this day.
There's only but so many people that transcended through their profession. We mentioned Jordan and Babe Ruth, and
There's Jesse Owens. I remember that was a big deal.
Before OJ Simpson killed his wife, OJ Simpson, he was a huge star in football. Deion Sanders, like there's people that became more famous in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Hogan's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Like we still got Kareem holding on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Woo. Like we had Prince. Like that was not a good day. Biggie and Tupac were not good days.
Shit, I remember when Aaliyah died.
I remember that. Yep. I happened to be at the gathering or party that Biggie got shot at.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So basically, so I think I said on the show, like I used to be a Soul Train dancer.
I believe you said that before. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So every so at the end of the season they have the Soul Train Awards, and then they have what's called Sprite Night. Like it's a show sponsored by Sprite, and it's completely live. So that's why if you get picked to dance on this show, like all the dancers like are elbowing each other to get on the show because it's completely live. So I happened to get picked, and then so we did the Sprite Night recording, and then we had the after party. The after party was at the museum with with the airplane museum. So we're there, and Biggie, because Biggie had broke his foot, so you didn't really see him get up or anything, but you saw, oh, there he is over there, and then you just you give him a nod and everything while you're walking around and seeing all the people that's in there. So they left. Like I saw them walk out, And then we're still in there dancing. And then you hear the gunshots and everybody like DJ stop playing and everything. We're what's going on? And then we still like nobody knew what was happening. And okay, everybody, we gotta go home. I was like, you didn't really need to tell me that twice.
Right.
and then we're going home, and you can see I saw the two, like as I was pulling away, I could see the tape and the 2 cars and the bullet holes. Yeah. Still not registering though. Still not registering, like, because I didn't see any bodies, so that's still not registering, and that's who that was. And then my mom came banging on my door in the morning. Hey, did you such and such die? Weren't you there? I was like, wait, what? And then and she's panicking. Wait, so thinking I was dodging bullets or something. I was like, no, I was nowhere near. I heard it. Yeah. But I was nowhere near.
She was like, "Nigga, did you get shot? Where are you? Let me see proof. Let me see if these holes are in your body."
And not for nothing, no. That's
yeah.
that dude. Shit, that's what Mama does.
Yeah.
You could have been fucking 3 blocks away from the shit. You was nope. I gotta see my baby. That was too close for comfort.
Yeah, no, and it was like she was hella mad. Like, I was like, no, I was upstairs. Like I wasn't even.
That's what Mom.
You went somewhere where people were shooting each other. I was like, that's not what happened.
I didn't go there to shoot nobody. Shit. Like when you put 2 and 2 together, how did you like? Yo, that was him. How'd you process that?
When
shit?
I saw I was watching the news report, so now after she woke me up, I'm looking at the news report, and then it showed the 2 cars. I was like, oh, that was the 2 cars. So yeah, so that's when it registered. I was like, and it was like, and you do start to think like, damn, what if I left at the same time? Like, just hey, I'm gonna go home at the same time as them.
Word.
Fuck. Like I either would have witnessed something, or they would have said, "Oh, that's too many witnesses."
Word. You would have been a part of the shit.
Yeah.
Would you look at who's here?
Oh shit!
Big time is here.
Yep.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Ray, the promoter, has finally graced us with his presence. He said, "I'll tell you what, because I know you, I'll give you 15 minutes of my time."
Yep.
My apologies. I was enjoying the Fantastic Four. My apologies.
Yeah, listen, Ray.
Enjoying.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but right now
warning.
that you are officially included here, we are the Fantastic Four. And if your ass would have been here earlier, we could have had this discussion.
Word. But you ruined the movie for me, Ray.
Always.
I'm still getting the Galactus.
You enjoyed it.
Well, stay till Tuesday when we give our full spoiler review.
All right.
Because I'm saying I enjoyed it, but I don't know. We'll talk about it on Tuesday.
Fucking it up.
I'm still getting the Galactus bucket. I don't care what you say,
brother. $80. You're richer than me.
That shit better be $80. How big is this shit? Four large fucking popcorn.
It's an extra large, yeah.
It's like 1 extra large popcorn. That's it.
For $80?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Crazy? The theater we went to was sold out of it still, though. I was like, how?
Damn.
How? I was like, for the slim chance they had it, I was like, maybe. Sold out.
For 80 American dollars?
Yes.
Yeah, the thing's
Plus
as big
tax?
as like, it's like as big as almost as big as my torso, and then it has a hole in the top and the eyes light up. That's why it's $80.
Fuck that.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there with the whole thing in my torso.
You're not seriously going to get this.
Oh, I'm seriously gonna get this.
I gotta see this.
And I'm like, if it doesn't sell out, like if Ray doesn't buy them all, I will get one and bring it on the show.
What does this thing look like?
Oh
Like, I
yeah,
need
look
a
it up.
visual.
People already
yeah,
got this
it's
shit on
Galactus's
eBay
head.
for $140.
I'm not going on eBay to get it. Yeah.
Nigga said 140 American dollars. No. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that guy
80
is.
is too much already. 140?
And look,
Fuck out of
that's
what?
how big it is.
Wait a minute. Oh.
And you put popcorn in the yeah.
Oh. Now see that for $80
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right. No, it's not a popcorn tin. Like, I got those, right?
Yeah,
No, not that.
Actual, like,
That's why I needed a visual because I'm like that's what I had in my mind. I was like, well,
still,
what the
I
fuck?
don't think
Like
that's
I
worth
like what is
$80, though.
going Nah, that's fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Not for $180.
No, I'm not getting it on eBay. Like they can.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's
No,
worth
get it in the
$80.
movie theaters and then flip it.
There you go.
Get
Let's
2
make
of them.
profit.
So you can
Let's
keep
make
one
profit.
as a souvenir and then flip the other one. That paid for both of them. I'm helping you out here with these ideas, DJ. All right, don't turn me,
You being my
don't turn me
business
down.
manager here.
Yeah, to find out so you can make it like everyone else on November 14th for Respect Wrestling presents No Escape.
November 14th. Here we go.
We are now
No
did
escape.
one show. We're going to the second one already. Yeah.
Already got, and you are, so as we talked about earlier, you already got Sting on the card. Now, who else do you?
You leave me here to announce shit, Ray. I'm gonna fucking announce it.
I don't know how he's announcing. I don't know who's gonna be there yet.
Oh, I know.
I mean, we already knew that one. Like, we knew that. We heard
All I
you
do
got
know-
Sting right at the end of the last show. He saw the show and he signed. So, okay, now who else?
Well, we do know this. We do know the inaugural Respect Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, will be in action and in attendance on November 14th, as well as the inaugural Respect Women's Champion, Sammy Chaos, will be in action.
Women's World.
Well, not yet. Not yet. There's a reason why that we put the world there. We're hoping we can release that information soon. But for
Well,
now,
I'm going by what it says on the title, not because of
Mr.
other
Loki, and you got Mr.
future
Loki is
projects.
dropping.
I'm just going by what it says on the title.
which are some beautiful titles, though.
Mr. Loki just
It's
dropped another
beautiful.
name, so we got another
Yeah.
name that's coming on November 14th.
Mr. Loki,
MJF.
that's not out of the conversation. Just maybe not for November 14th. But we'll see what we can make happen. I don't know. We'll see what
Damien,
happens.
it's too soon for
That's
that one,
racist.
Damien. It's too soon for that one, Damien.
No,
You'll be there in spirit. Damien.
Too
If
soon,
Sting
bro.
is coming, does that mean
I
that
will
his
fucking
son
wear
is
this
coming
shirt.
too?
What was that?
I said if Sting is coming, does that mean he's bringing his son too? Is Darby coming too?
That might happen. I don't know. Darby. Well, there's no high like places for Darby to be at. So I don't know if he can make it to the Mecca.
Okay. Then we got the Von Erichs, right? Then
Von Erichs are gonna be there. Oh man, that's crazy.
And the honkity tonkity man.
they want to see the honky tonk man. They want to hear that song, Honky Tonk Mama.
The crazy part about this is they will be in the area because the next day is the big event. So it's like, is it out of the question technically? Probably not.
Was there like a signing or something?
Yeah. That was kind of the reason.
Yeah, the big event is just a whole bunch of wrestlers there for autographs, pictures, all that jazz.
Yeah, so a lot of people usually will run around that because that gives you the opportunity to bring in some bigger talent, as we will be doing on November 14th. Again, stay tuned. Announcements and all that fun stuff will be starting to be made SummerSlam weekend. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Mr. Loki says Ric Flair is going for the men's title.
I will not be giving Ric Flair $25,000. I've seen it.
Listen,
I'm okay.
He's concussed. He doesn't know what's going to
Yeah, you just write a You just get a piece of paper that says a check, and then put the numbers on there and hand it to him.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's all we got to do. That's all we.
And then get him a drink, and then he'll.
I did that once. Comic-Con. Got him a Diet Coke. My God, they even say thank you. So I'm okay.
I'll get him an alcoholic drink.
That's why he didn't say thank you.
Yeah, he's like, there's nothing in this. Like,
Diet Coke. I didn't.
Yeah, he said he did this, Ray. Hey, Diet Coke.
Right. You're
You
supposed
didn't even
to.
see what I did. Look.
You gotta
I
Irish
did
it up
that
a little.
to you. The wink and the mouth, like, you know what?
Yeah, he wanted that Coke, but the one with less sugar in it.
Ah, got you.
That
Blue suede shoes and my blue suede shoes.
Then he would have started tapping his shoulders. That's when you know Rick is getting hyped up.
Oh man.
Make sure the floor got rubber.
Me, by God, Gene, and then it's like Rick. Mean Gene is not here, man.
Rick, we didn't know. This is Danny. He's our backstage correspondent. Whatever you say, Mean Gene. It's like, okay, Rick. It's okay.
That's funny.
So Ray, you was
on?
talking about how you was gonna get John Cena to be champion for another 50 years, and he was gonna be wearing a towel that says, "Please, I can't be champion no more. I can't. Tell him to let me go."
Yo, all I'm saying is how John Cena's on his retirement tour. They're coming to New York finally.
He ain't there.
And he ain't coming to New York.
I already told you.
I'm
the
like,
man is spending 3 days in Jersey. He needs a break.
There's 2 words for that, Ray, and it's racism.
I'm just like, damn, why John? what the Brooklyn do to John Cena? That shit's crazy. It's like, I know he's from Boston, so it's like I know he don't fuck with us like that, but damn.
Good. Well,
when he lived over here, he lived on Doty, which is nothing but brothers. On Doty, so
that's only because it was cheaper. Cheap motherfucker.
I'm just mad because I was like, okay, cool. I'll go to the Barclays. Finally get to see John Cena one last time.
You know what it was, Ray? You didn't get consent to see him. You have to ask for permission to see him.
Word.
It's like you have to ask for permission to record him out in public. Fuck everybody else in that arena. All the wrestlers that they paid to see. You gotta go to him personally and ask him for permission to record him walking by. Let's go to show out in the street. Show, how do we feel about John Cena consent? As he's muted.
What is he consenting to?
There you go. Perfect. And that's
reporting live from the garage. Fuck that.
There you go. See?
Look at that.
Professionalism.
I'm looking. I got the light going. We looking good.
But yo, Ray.
Yo.
Everybody got a chance to say something about Hulk Hogan's passing. I know you're a wrestling fan. You got anything you want to get off your chest?
I know it's very mixed emotions today because of, unfortunately, what Hogan did in his later years of life, or I guess Terry Bollea did in his later years of life.
Congrats, Loki.
It sucks because it's still a lot of things in wrestling don't happen without Hulk Hogan, the performer. So I know it sucks because the reputation and the legacy was tarnished at the end, which it's sad because, again, there's no WrestleMania. You can't talk about WrestleMania without Hogan. You can't talk about moments and Mount Rushmores and all that fun stuff without Hogan. So it sucks. It sucks because seeing today, like, again, a lot of people were happy and all that, and I get their reasons. I get all that. But at the same token, it sucks because it's like, damn, seeing people this happy about someone dying. I get reasoning, but it's also like, damn, like,
yeah, it's kind of
there's still a well, and that's the funny thing too, because I was about to say, well, there's still a son that lost a father and there's a daughter that lost a father. Meanwhile, I think their relationships weren't the best at the end either, and that's also what sucks because it's like, again, everything at the end was almost like tarnishing this, ruining this, breaking this, and that's what creates this conversation today. That's almost like people overshadow everything else he did because it's like, well, this is what we remember. Again, no one could take away what he did years ago for the business and that. But yeah, it's a yeah. It's crazy to see that this was almost a 2-day thing that I was like, well, this just happened with Hogan, and it was a any day now situation, and to hear it earlier today, it was like, well, damn, okay. They say it goes in threes, so we lost Ozzy, we lost Theo, and now we lose Hogan. So, yeah, man, it's a crazy week.
Yeah,
crazy week.
Like Eddie Murphy said, we next. Up a room.
I hope not. We got shows.
I'm gonna bust up in there, showing me like the upper room.
We got stuff to do.
I'm sorry, that was one of the clean the house songs from my mom. was Mahalia Jackson record. So
Right.
DJ was about to have a PTSD moment. It's like, whoa, I know that song.
I gotta get the vacuum out.
Joe, you gonna ask Ray a question?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Ray the same question I asked Gigi because I don't know. What did he do aside from calling somebody a nigga?
But there was more than that. Again, it's at this point it's beating. It sucks having to say it like that. It's beating a dead horse. What he's done is out there. Again, this is like I said. I'm not gonna justify people. Justify his actions. I'm not gonna also disregard people's feelings toward him at the end. Like I said, the legacy he had, unfortunately, for a lot of people, it was tarnished, and it sucks because a lot of those same people said they were fans of him, and they were. It hurt to see that because it's one of those where, again, when it comes to wrestling, it's you look at Hogan, like it's one of those where a lot of people, when you look at the greats now, it's like, oh, it's Hogan has to be brought up in that conversation, So that's what it is. It makes no sense to just keep bringing up what he said, what he did, because again, it's also a lot more. It's not just that. It's a lot more of what he did, all that, what he defended, what he went against, all that stuff. That's just it's pointless to bring up now, So.
By the way, I don't want people to think I'm disrespecting or disregarding how y'all feel. I'm just trying to figure out why y'all feel that way so I can feel the way too. That's it.
I think like Ray's saying, like, and I think Gigi was alluding to, there were a few more things than just the video. And so, today is not the day to we could bring it up on another show.
Definitely.
But it's not this.
It's not today. No, I didn't want to make it about that. I didn't know there was other things. I thought it was just the Trump.
No.
And that. No. And I'm like, really? Those two things? I gotta break it down to me.
No, there's definitely a lot more.
All right. We'll talk about it later.
Like I said, like Hulk, I'm cool. Hollywood, I'm even cool with. But Terry Bollea, I am not cool with. Yeah.
I could dig that. My apologies for being insensitive.
No. It's a valid question. That is a valid question.
Nobody's feelings is hurt here. We're good.
Nope. We good.
I feel like Toes is gonna be if I don't say it's a nice, cool background that we got now. Got a new background and everything.
Oh, this is just for the Hogan.
Oh, okay.
Got the red and yellow.
I had to make sure
it's the best I could put together in 5 minutes.
I was like, let me acknowledge it though, because if not, Toe's gonna be like, damn, Ray didn't even say nothing about
I noticed it. I thought he was just trying something new.
This is for the Hogan shit.
Got you.
This is the new background.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay. Well, y'all see that next Thursday.
Word. That was just for Hogan.
There you go. Got you.
Listen, man, like I reiterated before, is just I'm the type of person. What I hear, you know, like, well, what is it? Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Like Terry Bollea, what I didn't hear none of this shit. This I'm with Show. I don't go into people's personal lives. You know, I know what he said in the sex tape, and I know that he supported Trump with some other shit. All the stories of people saying that whatever he did in wrestling, holding them back down, to me was contradicted by other accounts of Hogan in the back making other people money. But what I see on TV is the person that I fucking choose to idolize as a kid.
Yeah.
And he was my favorite wrestler. Besides, like I said earlier, besides my father, my brother, and my uncle, he's one of the few other people I looked up to and wanted to be when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Hogan, for me, the wrestler in wrestling, holds a deep part of my life, because I didn't watch the Centurions. I didn't watch G.I. Joes, Transformers, Beast Wars. You know what I'm saying? I watched wrestling.
Yeah.
When people out there watching Saturday morning cartoons, I'm watching the 1992 Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting on fucking SummerSlam and Survivor Series. I got the VHS tapes. We throwing that motherfucker in. I'm playing my wrestling figures. I got Hulk Hogan versus Vader, the WCW models where they're stiff as shit. You know what I'm saying? This is me growing up. I had nothing but wrestling in my life, and Hogan was my guy. And then I met someone named Rey Mysterio Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ray will have that spot in my heart also. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, for me, all that shit, his personal life is a different motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It didn't affect me. When I met him, he ain't call me no nigga. Like, I feel like in all honesty, I feel like Muhammad Ali right now. Ain't no Hogan call me no nigga. You know what I'm saying? No Viet Cong call me no nigga. Hogan ain't call me. He showed me respect. We took the picture. Everything was cool. Outside of that, I can't speak on it or against it or nothing. So when people just talk about him saying shit, there's context in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned before, a lot of people slide on less. A lot of people have slid on less for what they done. And if people have that big of a problem with him to celebrate that he died, well, then you should have fucking been a man and went after him when he was alive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna celebrate nobody's death. Like, that's to me, that's still.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't need that kind of. I don't need that karma.
Yeah, because also you sit there and you think about, like, oh, what he did and all that. What he do for all them kids that he did the Make-A-Wish for, and then he put his body through fucking decades of destruction for us to be that top guy in multiple decades, multiple companies. Like I mentioned, in the 80s, WrestleMania 1, he made wrestling transcend popularity on heights they couldn't believe. And then in the 90s, early 2000s, he brought wrestling back to that same level of popularity with the NWO. Hulk Hogan saved wrestling in two different eras. And if we didn't get the NWO, we don't get DX, we don't get Austin, we don't get John Cena, we don't get the Bloodline, we don't get Evolution, we don't get none of that without Hogan in any iteration of his career. Even when he came back to the WWE and wrestled in WrestleMania 18, the biggest match of the world was The Rock versus Hogan. Like, this man in this wrestling industry has to be the biggest, or if not one of the biggest wrestlers in this industry, period. 50 years of Hogan. and people still know who the fuck he is. I got people don't know who the fuck wrestling is. Hogan died. They text me, yo, how you feeling?
Yep.
I heard Hulk Hogan died. Ain't nobody hit me up when Eddie Guerrero died but my mother. And I'm not saying that Eddie Guerrero's not that good. Like in the wrestling industry, Eddie Guerrero's one of the GOATs. But popularity wise, a normal person just walking down the street, Eddie Guerrero died. Oh, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan dies. Yo, bro, you all right? The Icon died. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair, another one. Sting, another one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I'm seeing right now. And that's if you a wrestling fucking fan, bro, to fucking celebrate this man fucking dying as a, I'm sorry, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. After everything he did with this business, for this business that you fucking grew up loving, piece of shit.
And I can predict right now. You know who the next person you're gonna have people like as soon as he's not going to be, his body's not going to be cold yet, and you're gonna have people come on and talk smack. It's gonna be The Rock.
Yeah.
When The Rock passes away, you're gonna have people do the same. Like they're gonna cherry pick the stuff they didn't like that he did,
mm-hmm.
And they're you know, and then you know, kind of almost halfway. Like this is how sick we've kind of gotten with online stuff. See, now you're able to type something and you don't have any repercussion happen.
Yep.
You know, it used to be like you say stuff out loud, and so now you got to face somebody. We don't have that anymore.
Nope.
And so like you said, it's just too bad that we have folks that you know, you want to, I mean, again, a celebration, like, you know, that's too far.
You don't have to like the man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not forcing nobody to like the man, but shit, he earns some kind of respect from your ass if you're supposed to be a wrestler.
Yeah, especially as a wrestling fan. Like, if you're watching this, like, you would, again, the whole setup, like the whole thing with the lights and the music and people giving these promos all crazy and everything. That was him and Superstar Billy Graham. Like it was Hogan and Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah. Yo,
that's why we're here.
I saw one of Show's boys. He's one of my boys also, but Show knows him better than I do. He posted up. I may not fuck with him now, but when I was a child, Hulk Hogan was my childhood hero. Rest in peace, Hogan. I understand that.
That should be most of us. There's at some point you were running around with some yellow trunks on and cupping your ear. You did it. You did it.
I definitely have a pose of me doing the whole one arm here, one arm there.
You did it. Okay.
There's always at least, if you grew up in the 80s and the 90s,
yep,
there is a strong possibility that you have an old family photo of yourself, a younger version of you, hitting a Hulk Hogan pose.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna say, DJ, I feel like the next person, realistically, I don't think would be that.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are just waiting for Vince. That's the one.
That you're gonna have the bad stuff come out before. Are they gonna talk smack before they?
No, that's gonna be the brother. The body is still yet to.
Yeah,
that's what I thought he was talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be Vince.
That's gonna be the one where he still hasn't gone cold, and it's gonna be the instant
goodbye, mother. Yeah,
which also. Again, there's a lot more that's come out about that. That it's like, I again, no matter how bad a person is, celebrating death is still a little weird to me. Again, like I said, I wasn't a fan of the person at the end, but to celebrate a death is just, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that type of karma. But yeah,
right.
You know what's crazy? I think Ric Flair probably done worse than Hogan. And he's still celebrated to this day.
Well, no, depending on who you ask.
Okay. Well, I'm saying
Depending
he
on who
was
you ask.
helicopter
'Cause there's a
dicking
lot of people.
everybody.
There's a lot of people that will defend him because that was their fandom, but there's a lot of people that
Right.
also have the same type of feelings about Ric Flair just because of situations and all that stuff. Yeah.
He probably was the worst one.
Well, it's fair. I mean, ask his wives. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Facts.
you know,
All of them.
yeah.
But
Just pick a
but-
card.
yeah, but the thing is though, like the Vince McMahon shit was brought out in the public with the whole the court system and all that. Like we was that's like Diddy and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the personal lives of people, we can't know for sure. It's all speculation. It's he said, she said. In the court, they have to prove this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once they went to court with Diddy, it's like, okay, they're proving that he had 4-day freak offs and making these people do this shit and you know, he beat up Cassidy. We have proof of that. Vince
Right.
McMahon, we have proof of him at least fucking abusing his power with this woman.
Right.
And the kids that were setting up the ring, abusing them sexually. You know what I'm saying? There's proof
Right.
of that.
Right.
And I can understand people like, yo, I don't like him because he did that. Like he actually did that. People
Right.
don't like OJ because he killed his wife. Look at what we did with Benoit. There is no separation of person and wrestler with Benoit.
And you still got people still trying to defend that. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like that's my thing. It's like the shit with people and their he said she said shit. I don't subscribe to those
mhm.
things. But like you're in court, like Shannon Sharp. He don't look fucking good right now.
No. No.
And they
not
went
looking
they
good.
went to court.
Yeah.
They released evidence.
It becomes public record.
Yeah, look, Mel Gibson. They released those shits. You know,
Big-
but
Public.
yeah, so it's like people. You're always gonna have the court of public opinion, but like I said, I don't subscribe to it because you're gonna hear the worst out of people if you listen to the right person.
Mm.
You know, you listen to the right person, they'll tell you that somebody's the worst person ever. Then you listen to somebody else, and they're the best person ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who you believe?
Because we took the opinion of Ray's first baby mom, I bet she would go off.
Yeah,
That's right. Word.
yeah.
My wife hates me till this day. I mean, my bad. Oh shit. I'm on muted. Fuck.
This is when Joe was younger, ladies and gentlemen.
Word.
When Joe was younger. Let people know.
Shit, my bad. Come on, Toy. You're supposed to know to mute me, bro. Fucking up.
Well, listen.
You're in a quiet spot, so word of the day is yeah, ma. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
We haven't reminded you in a while the word of the day.
We haven't. It's been a while. Let's spell it, ladies and gentlemen. Y-E-M-A. Yeah, ma.
There you go.
Ugh.
Well then.
That was too
well,
perfect. Damn.
Once I saw him do that, I was like, "Oh, this DJ shit right here."
Oh
But,
man,
yo,
I'm training
That's
for this
it.
marathon.
The
When
new
I finish
one.
the marathon, I'm gonna act a damn fool. So
shit, I hear you. I hear you.
That's it. 4 letters, 1 word. Uh-huh. Yeah, ma.
Speaking of one word,
yes.
let's get into some respect, because you know we do gotta give this man his flowers.
Give him his
Ray
respect.
put on one hell of an event. You know.
That's
I
right.
was hoping I missed this part. So I don't have to hear
Oh
it.
no, we waited for you.
Miss
We
your-
waited
How
for
you
you.
gonna miss
Listen.
your spot?
I know. Well, listen, I know you tired. You're going into overtime. We can start. We should start this, or we can, talk about this tomorrow. We can do a combination of both.
But you know, at the very least, this, like I said earlier when I was here by myself in my opening monologue, DJ Ray went through a lot of shit to get this event together. Whether it's someone faking his death, someone getting his Facebook canceled 3 or 4 times,
Jesus Christ.
to wrestlers pulling out and having to be switched, to companies taking wrestlers away from Ray because they knew that he was going to treat them better than they could. But the wrestlers that showed up showed out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that can only be attributed to Ray and his team, because we've been to events with these wrestlers, with some of these wrestlers in these events, and they didn't show out the way they did for Ray. You know, I personally was watching Janai Kai go, wow, this girl was on 12. Like, she was going harder than I've ever seen her go. And I was like, she's doing that shit for Ray. She got to. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of this man here. He got his dream accomplished, and he took the first step, and many more. November 14th is step number 2.
That's right.
There we go.
On the bigger and better things.
That's right. We got Sting, y'all. Fuck that.
That's right.
Sting!
I mean, it made sense that Janai Kai went ahead and was on a level 12 because, granted, Sammy Chaos is the inaugural World Women's Champion, but Janai Kai made history by being the first women's match that was on Respect. Between her and Valentina Vasquez, these ladies were definitely going at it. Now, I gotta give Valentina her props. She has some moves. I would have to go ahead and just say, why are you trying to kick the kick demon, girl? Like, what were you doing? Like, girl, she just came from Japan. Like, do you not understand? Like, she's like, yo, kicks is like on a level 1 where she takes him on a level 20. Like, girl. And you tried, and I see what we got here with you, and it is amazing. I just had that in mind. I was just wondering what was going on.
Hey, she tried. She went through it. It was one of those where when I saw the kick, I was like, uh-oh, because you could see the switch turn in Janai. Then I was like,
yeah, you might. And I'm saying, like, you might want to practice that a little bit more times. that kick wasn't really.
Oh no, danger. Kick. And again, Janai Kai getting the very first win in the women's division. But you can't take away from the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter, officially getting the very first win. Well, he's going to keep reminding you because I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He is the first entrance, the first win,
the first promo.
Yeah, he got everything out the way.
First of everything.
The first sponsored match.
Yep.
Sponsored match.
Everything. Darius Carter made sure to let everyone know, and is going to continue to let people know. Which again, you also, if you guys haven't watched the full stream, go check it out. YouTube.com/respect20 respect. Sorry, I was about to say the ticket link again. But also the match is,
we still ain't sell out. You can buy them, get them for nostalgia.
Buy another ticket. Fuck that.
Get the new tickets. New tickets will be up in the next coming weeks. I still have to figure out the ticket link for that one because 25, because again, it was just supposed to be a one and done. But hey, look at us now.
Look at that.
It's WWE, baby.
Keep it going. But
come see Sting, the Hardy Boys, the Rock and Roll Express.
Hell yeah.
About the Hardy Boys.
Okay, so no Hardy Boys.
No, so
but the Von Erichs, though, they're gonna be there.
That was not out of the window till TNA decided to host a baseball game the day before. Anniversary. So the Hardys, that was one of those where I was like, let's see what happens. Maybe even if we could just get one. Especially when day of we had to make a last minute change because unfortunately Desmond Cole had a family emergency. So I'm just like, who the fuck do I get last minute? And I hit up a lot of people that are on the TNA roster because they're here. So I'm expecting, maybe someone's going to be willing to do a booking. Unfortunately, TNA has their obligations. So I was just like, damn it. But a lot of people are interested in making their way to Respect. So stay tuned.
I'm telling you right now, DJ, If he wouldn't have found an opponent for Darius Carter, I'd have jumped in the ring. I'd have jumped in the ring and I'd have been like, "This is for you, my boy Blue."
You're
And
my
just
boy, Blue.
and that's it. It'd have been over.
There you go.
And I'd have whispered in Darius Carter's ear and said, "Listen, even though I respect you, man, I'm just gonna have to embarrass you in front of everybody here because everybody else is scared of you."
That's a long whisper.
Yep.
That's during a headlock. See, there's gonna be a headlock.
This is for Ray.
And then he's gonna whisper all that in his ear.
That's a story.
That's it. I'm gonna go right into Darius Carter's ear and I'm like, March 10th, 1988. A child was born. That child got you in a fucking headlock right now.
Right now, bang. Got him.
And then you're gonna take a chair shot, and then you're gonna grab the mic and say, "I want a Caesar salad, some Twizzlers, and a bus pass."
Yeah, you're gonna break yourself because I'm about to show the block the fuck out of your ass. You ready for this?
Bumps off his own shoulder block. Someone get me a can of corn.
I got a stinger splash in me.
So would a guy have be like that New Jack City guy? It would have sliced
but I
your
wouldn't have been
forehead
no
up.
bitch and almost died. I wouldn't have been no bitch and almost died.
That is true.
I'd have took that shit like a man.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Word.
You can't make no change on me. I ain't got no money. Like, I'm doing this shit for free, Darius, motherfucker.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Shit.
That's what you say in the mic. Am I my brother?
I'm trying to make a sense. I'm trying to make $1 at a dime, and I ain't got a cent.
Damn.
This guy's a spot.
I'm looking at all them motherfuckers be like, Ray ain't paid me to do this shit. He didn't even know I was gonna do this shit.
Word.
That's why all those people in the black church ran in the ring trying to pull me out.
Luckily, we got Gabriel Sky.
Yeah, Gabriel Sky.
All right. We didn't need to do all that, and we won't need to do that in the future either. But thank you for the support. Your support though is wild. It's there. And we appreciate you. It's up there, like taboo.
Telling you, I'm willing to die.
But we have to make sure that you go to medical first. I know, and I know, like you.
As long as it's not mental.
I mean, we may have to make the exception for you.
Word, he got a brain hand.
Oh my god.
Are you
what?
I said check his brain.
Fuck? Check his brain. Oh.
What are you spraying?
I mean,
either you spraying or you killing the duck.
I'm spraying. I'm cleaning the garage.
Gotcha.
Doing more work.
Oh, you was cleaning the little pool over here that we got going on. At the back part.
I was hoping that was a spray bottle
there.
anyway.
Right? You choking a duck?
My bad. My wife called me up here. My fault.
Oh man.
Wow.
But respect was amazing,
Yep.
bro. Like I'm so proud of you
And-
and the work you went through, all the fucking all the obstacles you can possibly go through as an individual, even till the day of.
Yeah, so much. And we're here though.
Yeah. Yo, DJ. She doesn't want to mention it, but she got married that night also.
I did not get married.
They had a marriage ritual with her and
no marriage ritual.
Oh.
It was placed on my arm though.
I was there.
What's the name?
Mateo Marcelos.
Mateo. He put his black ink on her. You know what that means in the martial arts.
Yo, give me 1 second.
Right.
They are now married.
Blood for blood.
That's right.
Nah, that nigga was scary. Nah. Like, and mind you, it was my idea. So let's go ahead and be by the entrance because we all have a great. I'm thinking good entrances, nice view of the ring. This is good. We're good. We live here now, right? Not realizing that he was gonna come through there because I wasn't really putting two and two together until he recognized me And then I was scared, and then I started like smiling because I get nervous. When I get nervous, I tend to smile because I don't know what's going on. And at the same time, I am shitting my fucking pants because here's this fucking guy with nothing but black shit coming out of his fucking mouth, and it got on my arm and on my leg.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that might mean you are married to him.
Yeah,
No,
see?
no, no, I will not be the sacrificial lamb for Ray Sanchez's fucking problems. I will not tolerate that.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't want the smoke. I'm okay. I smoke enough bud. I smoke too much already. I don't want nobody else's. I don't want smoke.
Uh-oh. I think we might have a storyline for November
I don't
14th
want
here.
That's
smoke.
probably how Ray got him on the show.
That
Ray
might be.
done fucked up. He left me alone. What's even more fucked up? Toe sees this shit and he's not even saving me.
I was recording.
I was recorded and stuck. The least you could have done was like, yo, G, come back. Like, like there's not even an arm out for me.
Janai Kai beat up Valentina and tried to use her to beat me up. And ain't nobody save me.
No. You almost got beat up by Valentina because you told her in her face.
She was about this close.
Uh-oh.
DJ, I was like this.
Uh-oh.
Like, you about that close to beating her.
Legit, like
he was
put
this
his hands
close.
out like this. And she's looking at him and she's like,
oh no.
Thanks. Like being disrespectful.
Shit, if she'd have listened to me, she'd have won.
That's the name of the show, Disrespect. Oh shit. Got it wrong? Fuck.
Speaking of disrespect, Yo-Yo fucking rubbed Joey Conway is bald. And he rubbed his head. And I'm like, you don't rub a bald man's head. And then he rubbed my fucking head. Yo-Yo rubbed my fucking head. And then Joey Conway's girl fucking agreed to stab me with scissors.
This is a hell
and
of
I
a
told
night.
her, I said, as long as you don't stab me an even number of times. Because then you're just selfish. And Joey Conway looked at me like, what? She's like, but a scissor has 2 points, so everything gonna be even. I said, but the actual stabbing, not the punctual.
Hit me 3 times, not 4.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if she opens it up, it's 2. But if she keeps it closed, essentially it's still an odd number, which is 1. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but no, she wanted to open it. She was comfortable. She wanted to open up to me.
Okay, she's smart. I'm gonna hit you in 2, whether you like it or not.
So we have yet another story.
It's always good with.
We're gonna have a scissor match with Toe.
It's right, a scissor match with her.
Yeah,
it's always good when the guy who says he's the devil is confused by you.
So yeah, buy your tickets. For we got Toe and a scissor match.
Oh shit!
We got Gigi running from marriage.
Yep.
We got we got Sting. We got the Bon
Divorce papers on a pole match.
Yeah.
DJ.
Maybe she can get Sting
I'm
to
running
help her.
away from marriage. Yeah. I'm not trying to share this world.
And we're gonna have both Cedric Benjamin.
This thing.
We in there.
We have both Cedric Benjamin.
We're gonna have Sean Janetti be there.
And Bailey Monroe and Bobby Lashley and Kofi. Remember Kofi Kingston?
Kofi. Never forget about Kofi.
And Pineapple Pete. We're gonna have Pineapple Pete there.
Oh shit. Well, Ray gonna fire all of us.
Benjamin.
Y'all not invited no more.
Oh man.
Yeah, but we gotta figure out a way to get DJ down here November 14th.
Especially like so I can go to that, then go to the thing at the he said the next day they have like a whole autograph thing.
Oh
WrestleCon.
yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleCon, yeah.
That sounds like a good double there.
Shit.
Yeah, no. I will be looking for tickets for that.
Shit. The minute Ray said that his next event is November 14th, Kenny goes, "Oh shit, I just booked my tickets to Vegas. Thank you for letting me know when I was going to Vegas."
So he's coming this way.
Word.
Oh, DJ, why don't you take his shit and come over here?
There you go.
Over there.
DJ, you come replace Kenny for a day.
You're the new Kenny.
Say you've been promoted, DJ.
So that means you got to yell out, "Kick him in the dick."
Yep.
Yo,
Dick Kick City.
I'll definitely explain more like the behind the scenes and fun stuff tomorrow. But just hearing some of the chants and shit is just, and knowing that he was either Ya or my family was fucking hilarious.
Listen, we had to get the crowd going.
Gotta get the crowd going.
All right. We had it was way too, as Darius Carter said, respectfully quiet.
No, I love that he started with that, and that's why like on the full match release today, that's where I start on. It's just him saying that because I was like, see, Darius knows the objective. This is why he's the All Father. But no, DJ, the most hilarious thing is you got the knucklehead section this side of the ring. And then directly across from them is basically all my family came. So it's like you just hear random chants from over here and then random chants over here. And I'm just like, at least both sides of the room are loud. Okay. This is what we need.
Yeah. I'm over here yelling to the ref what the rules are. Like, you can't kick a man in the chest on fucking Saturday in Jersey, ref. The fuck you doing?
Well,
that was a closed forearm, ref. It was a
closed show Friday. It's gonna be a Friday show because, like I said, with the big event happening that Saturday, and finding out everyone and their mama is trying to run that Saturday, I'm gonna kick off the weekend and we're gonna do no escape that Friday.
The weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna kick off.
We're gonna get Paul White in this motherfucker.
There's no escaping this show. Fuck that.
That's right.
There's not. Again, tickets and all that fun
There's
stuff.
gonna be an exploding death match, DJ.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
We got pyro.
It's gonna be with the New Age Outlaws.
Also,
versus the Rock and Roll Express.
The pyro means it's gonna add the fire.
Godfather's gonna bring his hose.
Yep. With Ice-T bringing him to the ring.
That's it.
I was gonna say that pyro though looked amazing on camera.
Yeah.
Seeing that was dope.
I don't know if you saw the video I made, but almost everybody had that pyro. Not everybody, but the important people. You can tell who Ray liked and who Ray didn't like.
Oh my! Don't say that.
Wow.
Yeah, Joey Conway comes out, fireworks. Yo comes out, nothing.
I'm gonna get that text later. Oh, Ray, so you don't like me because you barely got a light. You really?
Hey, I got jalapenos in my nachos.
Curtain back. He says, "Hey, you guys want to know if he likes you or not? Did you get pyro? Think about it.
I didn't control the pyro.
Did you get jalapenos in your nachos? That you
right?
If you
my
did,
man was like, I couldn't even get the light from the camera to show up on my end. Just the fuck.
No, see now I'm gonna put the blame on Gigi. If Gigi didn't get a good angle, that's gonna tell you we liked you. Because why did Gigi get the dope ass angle? I'm like, I paid motherfuckers for this.
You know what? You know how, Ray? She stood directly in front of me. I don't know if you noticed, but every entrance video I gotta go like this. I literally went like this. I said, I had to go over. I'm like, all right.
No,
he just stood right directly in front of me. I'm like, oh, there they go. And then they went to the side like, there goes Gigi again. Look at the red hair. I had to cut in between Gigi's hair. She made a cameo with everybody's entrance.
The crazy part is, again, y'all had to deal with that, but so did my production team because I had, again, this is the best thing about it though. We had an amazing team with GoPro Productions, but we also had Eddie of Los Santos Photos taking pictures. We had Monica who was taking pictures. We had Hawkeye doing his videography, and that's I give them all credit because I could barely take a good picture with this, but I'm
The
starting to see
normal
the pictures
guy.
now, and it's crazy seeing like, yo, how'd y'all get this angle? Because I'm watching back the footage and I'm like, yo, y'all were all almost at one corner at one point. Like,
Yep.
let's try it. But hey, it worked out. Again, tomorrow we'll go into full like thoughts and all that fun stuff because I'll break down my mentality because that was a day. But what's going on, normal guy?
Yo, the funniest thing, DJ, is that Darius Carter and Gabriel Sky, they go to the outside and they're like throwing each other into the chairs. There's no guardrail. And my brother is in the second row behind the chairs that these motherfuckers are throwing, and he's just sitting there. He ain't moving. He's like, nope, because if I move, you're going to take this chair and I ain't going to have nowhere to sit. Figure something out with the rest of the fucking chairs. It's like you see them flying behind him, and he's like, all right. He's just staying right there in this chair.
And that was the one moment that it was so quiet in that venue that I'm surprised no one heard me scream, "Don't fuck with the chairs." That was the only little thing. Like I was the nicest promoter ever. All I asked, don't touch the chairs, please.
And they went right outside and grabbed the chairs, started
Mac.
throwing that shit around.
He set up the chairs
James,
just so he can
It
get
was
thrown
funny
into them.
because it was like it was just
I
like
mean, I know that was intention, but
like it's just, again, and it sucks because the fan in me is like, yo, it's a dope spot. Like it looks cool. I get what they're going for. The promoter now is just like, if y'all break those chairs,
I don't know.
It's like,
You're gonna charge me $50 a chair, and that chair ain't
I
even
wish
worth
it was only
$50.
$50. It's $150 a piece.
And that chair ain't even worth $50.
Bro, those chairs maybe are worth maybe $25 a chair, if that.
Shit. That's if you lucky.
It's like, but it's all good. Again, it worked out. We had a good time. We'll talk about more of that fun stuff and the mentality of putting that all together and fucking how I felt Sunday. Cause yeah, that's but
I mean, I guess on that note, ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
gonna say, yeah, is there anything else? Cause I feel like this is kind of a slow week for rest of wrestling outside of unfortunately.
I mean, the big news we got kind of deflated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess come back tomorrow, 9 p.m. We'll be here for the Toe in the Show with Ray and Gigi show. And we'll break through all that fun stuff. But Toe, take us home.
Yeah, come back tomorrow, like Ray said. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Doses.
bye.
R.I.P. Hogan. Quiet.